Was it after you won?
Oh, yeah, I won.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
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 it's a weird balance, like especially when you're not like a veteran of 10 years. Like I used to get super pumped up for stuff, but then that happens. You kind of go red and then like you kind of forget what you're supposed to be doing.
yeah, yeah. Like, but best example was EBW. I pinned Logan,
Yeah, I
right?
remember that.
So I got the lane, right? I stopped the hit. What I do? What I do? I go celebrate. Like absolutely everything's pulsing. I can feel my hands, veins, everything. I can feel the blood rushing everywhere.
Yeah.
I get to the table. I do the same exact shit that I've done every single time against him. I just give him my hand, left my bicep exposed. Boom,
Yeah.
no contest. That was fun.
Yeah, I feel like when you're not like a seasoned pro yet, like I feel like it's more important to keep your head than to actually get pumped up.
Yeah, yeah. It's so hard, man.
It is.
It's gonna be
I
hard
did,
for Natty Bros too,
yeah.
because
When
like,
all those people, they're all clapping, you got your
yeah,
walkout song, and you're just like, oh yeah.
yeah. This is actually crazy. This is gonna be my first event where I'm allowed to choose my own walkout song.
It usually like copyright free or something.
Yeah, yeah, usually that. Which honestly, it wouldn't have been an issue for Mac because I would have just played some Russian music,
Yeah,
which can get copyrighted because of the sanctions. So
yeah.
that's fine.
We're going back and forth in that. We're gonna have to like do some editing over it once we release it to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
public. But I was like, at least for this
EBW
one,
does that.
yeah. For this one, I was like, I was looking at copyright free music. I was like, oh, okay, let's see if I can find some good songs. I was like, these suck. Like, I don't want to make people walk out to
Well,
this.
but nah, dude, there is some crazy good stuff out there.
Yeah,
Like, especially all like the electric stuff now that's coming out, like with funk,
true.
right? They're not. It's just guys in their bedroom making it on a computer with a software. That's it. That's all it is now.
Yeah.
And you just look if it's copyrighted, if it's not, because most of the time it isn't. And then NCS is a good option.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's some good days. But
So,
yeah,
what are you gonna do against Brandon? Like, so you know you want to run away from his hand. Like, what are you gonna do?
yeah. Uh, I'm gonna just go straight to my power. He's probably gonna do the same thing and see what happens. Because I honestly don't know. Because there's not much video footage of this guy for me
Yeah.
to even look how he pulls. Right. I got some inside information from some of my friends in Florida, and somebody told me that he's never lost in a hook, which
Oh,
he's a top roller. So I don't know. He might just be very versatile too.
yeah.
Bec-
Have you watched his Florida Arm Wrestling League's videos? He's been in a few tournaments there.
yeah, I've seen that. Just way too dominant to expose any weaknesses.
Yeah.
Just like I'm gonna do some more studying. In the last week coming up. So because I'm actually gonna take that week off from work. Uh,
So are you done training right now? Are you resting now?
I'm resting. I have my last training session tomorrow, and then I've been trying to get an appointment scheduled for like a forearm massage. Nothing too crazy, just loosen it up.
Yeah.
And just the place that I've been trying to get it scheduled is always booked. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. A bunch of the guys that I train with who have matches, their last practice was Wednesday.
Yeah,
They're gonna take the rest of the time off.
yeah. Uh, we haven't practiced as a team in a very, very long time. Because it's like during the winter.
Jason,
What's up, gents?
How's it
Oh, what's
going?
up, Jason?
What's up, guys?
We were
How's
just
everybody?
talking about
Not
how
much.
the training's been going.
Yeah.
You look pretty good in training. How you feeling?
Feeling really good. Feeling ready to go.
Did you see Brandon's biceps?
Yeah, he always has big
Yeah.
biceps.
That's AI, allegedly. That's AI.
He
It's
always has big
photoshopped.
biceps. He's been known for that. He's a little top heavy.
Yeah. Hmm. One sec. I'm getting a phone call from my sister. She doesn't understand.
Mm.
So Jason, are
Let's-
you still training or are you resting now?
Yeah, I'll be training. I'll stop 7 days before it. But
Okay.
it's not. I'm not. Uh, the pushing the heavy weights stopped a week ago.
Got it.
And now it kind of tapers off. Focusing a little bit more on cardio to make sure that's intact. And yeah,
Is that for cutting weight or is that just for endurance?
no, I'm at weight. That's for
Okay.
endurance. 7 rounds, you got to be prepared to go 7 rounds. So, when I focused on my cardio leading up to the Tom Holland match,
Yeah.
like I needed and that was one of the things. Like if I was projecting then it was going to be a really close match. It ended up
Yeah.
being a super close match. We had 15 restarts in that match.
Yeah.
Had I not focused on cardio, I would not have come out on top on that match. So as close as I think that this is going to be, cardio is going to definitely play a big part to play the long game.
Oh, 100%. You're the first person that I've ever heard talk about that. Usually when arm wrestlers talk about endurance, they talk about like hanging on for a while in a match. It's the first time I've actually heard someone talk about cardio
I
for endurance.
and the way that I train cardio is on the stairs. I do the
Yeah.
Stairmaster for a half hour, and right now I'm already up to level 18 of 20 for 30 minutes. So I'm my
Wow.
goal is to max out the machine for 30 minutes. And I'm very close.
Wow. That's awesome. I just rewatched that match with Tom a couple weeks ago, and that was an awesome
It was
match. It
one of the
really
best
was.
matches I've ever had in my history, that's for sure.
One of the best matches I've watched. Like the back and forth, the differing techniques, like, oh my gosh, that was such a good match.
And I love that it turned out to be so controversial with the fouls. And you know, that's one of the biggest things that I think a lot of people don't understand. You got to understand the rules and you got to
Yeah,
play the rules to your advantage. And that is exactly what I did during that match. And like I said, some people, which I believe, obviously, super smart. You need to strategize how you can understand the rules and know how you can use them to your advantage. And I did just that.
yeah. How was it like Marcio being in your corner? Like, do you think did he give you a lot of good advice during that match?
Yeah, I mean it's awesome because there's a lot of history there with Marcio because I've when I first started training with the team, this was the first time I met Marcio and
Yeah,
like your goals change throughout depending on what level you're at, your goals change. And eventually the goals eventually came to like, oh my God, like it's possible maybe I could get on a Supermatch card and maybe I could get on it with Marcio. And then it
yeah,
turned into maybe if I get on that Supermatch card, maybe I can win and he can win. Like that was like one of the that Knuckles Up 2 was like one of my biggest dreams come true because
yeah,
we both on the card and we both won. Like just mind blown with it. Mind
yeah.
blown.
So you get to compete alongside your teammate again.
I
He
do,
has a
I
big
do,
match as well.
I do. And yeah, so of course, like I've known Marcio now for over a decade, and
Yeah,
we're really close. And yeah, it's awesome having your one of your good friends in your corner, and yeah, obviously super helpful because he's a beyond a wealth of knowledge. So yeah,
100%. Maddie, welcome. Caleb,
And
welcome. Maddie's
Uh,
been killing it with all the promotion stuff. Awesome
that
job
awesome.
with
that
that. That
video was
turned out so
great.
good.
was it? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I'm
Uh,
surprised. A lot of those arm wrestlers, I thought they wouldn't be able to string a couple sentences together, but they killed it. You
Yeah, they
coached him
did
up
pretty
really
good.
well. You coached him up really well.
You can,
Thank you.
yeah. If you got to go into my phone's recently deleted files and see it. Oh my God. I did.
Yeah,
I
that's pretty
nailed
bad.
one. I nailed one. I did. I did it two locations because I was on the road, so I stopped to fuel up. So I did it at a truck stop, and it was just you can't. You can barely hear me,
I liked that one though. I liked the snow coming
dude.
down.
That
It
was
was
yeah. It was good.
very
Yeah,
scenic.
we had like a mini blizzard going on while I was doing it, so I thought that would have looked cool. But
It isn't the easiest thing all the time. Even someone as seasoned as I have being in front of a camera for the last 10 years or whatever. Sometimes I go in front of a camera and I just like yelling at myself, saying a lot of expletives, doing a lot of double takes. It happens.
yeah,
It took me like 3 tries because I had no idea what to say.
yeah, me neither. I didn't even finish watching the video. I'm like halfway through the video right now.
Yeah.
Mm, me too. Me
Wow.
too.
I know
Look,
it's a lot.
in my defense, when you released the video, I was loading cars and then I was dealing with customers on the way back. I was dealing with my mom, with my sister. Just everybody decides to call me because it's okay to call me after 4. So
So
We're
Jason Merlot, we got him today. The man who has gotten us a lot of messages. Everyone wants matches with you, man. What's that about?
That's good. That's a good thing. Look, I put in a lot of hard work to get here, so it's refreshing to hear that people want matches with me because I was
Oh
at
yeah.
one point one of those guys that was pushing for the matches and then getting ducked out on.
I mean, we have like 8 matches we could set you up with like right now.
oh my goodness.
That is awesome.
Oh no, I'm not exaggerating either. Josiah knows this. I mean, I've told Jason a couple of the matches that like would be better worth the time, but yeah, a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, right now you and Brandon are the pinnacle of the under 200s. So this is gonna be big because it's kind of disputed, like who is the true number one. So after this match, all controversy should be cleared up, and then whoever wins, everyone's gonna be gunning for that guy.
And it's amazing and I completely agree. Like it's a big spot right now, but the motivation that I have and the motivation that Brandon has, neither of us are going anywhere.
Yeah.
This is not the first time we're pulling, and it's not going to be the last time either. So, yes, obviously, it's a huge opportunity, and I'm grateful that you guys put this on and Brandon accepted too to pull. Um, but it's not going to be the last time that we're going to pull.
Yeah.
That's for sure, because we're not going anywhere away from this weight class either, and yeah, we're gonna be battling for this for a while. So it
Oh
doesn't even
yeah.
matter the outcome. I know that regardless, there's future stuff lined up for all of us.
Yeah. That's what I love about like North American arm wrestling. Like right now, Levon's the undisputed. No one can even touch him. But like this class, for example, is so stacked. Like anyone could win. Like Craig Tullier, Paul Talbot, Adam Warzinski, John Terrian, Storm Chillian. Like all of these guys are top notch. And it's so fun to watch all you guys pull.
Yeah, and I think right now in this very moment there is not a big gap like there is a gap with Levon and everybody
Yeah.
else for a period
Yeah.
of time. With this class, I don't think there's a gap, and I think it really just happens to be whoever's the best on that given day, and then that can change later on, and then however the matchups actually get put together, like all of that, this can be a rotating class of top guys right now, which is really cool to see.
Oh, 100%. So we did a couple of weeks ago, we did an athletes podcast like this, and we had a good amount of the athletes here, and we did a poll like who was your favorite match on the card? And I got what was it, like 75% of people were saying you and Brandon. Like the arm wrestlers themselves are so excited to see this match.
It's like I said, it's amazing, and like I got to sit back and like pinch myself all the time. It's amazing being in that position because it's been a long journey to get here to
Yeah,
have people to actually see that, and but it's worked in my favor though because it's given me plenty of time to continue to get better and better to solidify myself at this level. So,
yeah.
and I kept telling everybody whenever I did get interviews, I said, the longer they wait, the worse it is for everybody because I'm just
Oh
getting
yeah,
better. So it's good for me. It worked out for me.
100%.
Mm.
Maddie, how's your training going? I see you've been posting some stuff.
Yeah, it's been going good. A little bit like later start than I wanted, but
Yeah,
with crutches, like I couldn't even like carry dumbbells from one place to another in the gym. So I was what's the point, right? Like, don't want to stress myself out too much. So,
yeah,
but yeah, I'm back at it now. So we'll see. I feel strong. It was like 2, 3 weeks of rest. So it's quite a bit. I'll probably go and I'll train up until like maybe a few days before, so we'll
okay,
see.
What? A few days
Yeah,
before.
I don't need that much recovery time. Like, I don't know. For most of my matches and like tournaments, I won't stop training. I'll just keep going. Um,
Oh.
I don't get sore anymore, not too much.
Yeah,
Everybody's body is different. They react
yeah,
differently.
I,
So
I used to be like that.
But just biologically, like you need a certain amount of time for your CNS to like recover and stuff. I don't know.
That's
Jason,
true.
how long do you rest for? Like before, like
usually
for Brandon, for instance.
usually 7 days.
Okay.
Seven
And
days
is the
has
week
felt like good
before
for me.
light training or is it like still heavy training?
Yeah, no, I'm not like up until next week, I'm not trying to do any PRs at all.
yeah.
That time has passed recently, and yeah, and so now it's more just focusing on the endurance aspect of it, and then yeah, just keeping weight moving, but not anything that's going to push myself where I feel like I'm going to put myself at risk.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of doing the same thing. Some of you may know Brad Grundy. He's kind of been my coach since like August. So I've just been doing whatever he tells me to do. And
Yeah.
he said, take 2 weeks off. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna do that. I've never done that before, but
Mm.
I'm gonna try.
And I've done longer too, longer than a week for me. Longer than a week for me, I think for me, it's a little too much on my mental game where I feel like I get weaker. The
Mm,
1 week rest feels optimal for where I feel completely ready to go, and my mental psyche is still there in terms of
Yeah.
feeling and thinking that I'm strong. And I think that's half the battle. Like the mental game is super important.
Here's a question for
Definitely.
Mhm.
you all. Um, like when I've had super matches before, my biggest issue has been like the stress. Like every single night when I went to bed, I was like thinking about it. It was like keeping me up. How do you guys like manage that going up into a big match?
You can manage that.
Yeah.
I'm still too new, man.
I
You
don't
got to figure
know.
I
out
don't
where it
It's
know.
different
works.
for everyone. Yeah. Like you just gotta
I
try stuff out.
I can't really manage it for me, especially pulling on your own event because it's like there's the stress of having the event to go well, and also you have a really
Mm.
hard match. So it's like I don't think I can yet.
You're in a crazy spot, Caleb, for sure. You are in a crazy spot.
Yeah.
You're at a different level of stress.
That's why I decided to retire a little bit for now. I'm still training a lot, but I was like, we both can't do that. Like I slept maybe like 4, 6 hours like the 2 days before it. So it's like I can't I can't be there as like a promoter and organizer and as an athlete. Like
Yeah.
your guys' matches is more important than my low level matches. So I'm putting my effort into you guys.
Yeah, you would just need to figure out what works for you, and I there's a lot of specific breathing that I do leading up to the match, and
Mm,
stuff where you know whatever your triggers are that get you a little excited or amped up where you know you shouldn't be getting amped up for it. You got to do things to bring that back down. And I think that's one of the reasons why also when I'm on the table, I'm not one of those crazy guys screaming, yelling, slapping the table. Like I'm purposefully holding all that in
Yeah.
because the way that I optimally work is I need to think. So
Yeah.
I force myself to stay cool, calm, and collected because I need to think. If not, then all the plans and all the things that I have just go right out the window, and that doesn't work for me.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think that was something I've been learning recently. It's because like yeah, you can get like a strength boost if you get an adrenaline rush and you get like, but then you all of your technique just like goes out the window. You just lose it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right
For
here.
sure.
Oh man.
I've been trying to find a balance because my last match I finally like got the intensity right, I think, but I need to make sure I'm also staying smart, especially for Garrett.
What's awesome is this
100%.
is all a learning journey every step of the way. The learning doesn't stop, doesn't stop. You learn so much about yourself, about your opponents, how you work at different instances of your life and all that stuff. There's a constant learning that goes on.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So what do you think Brandon's gonna do? Do you think he's got a king's move? Do you think he's gonna flop wrist press?
Sure,
Like, are you pretty?
I honestly think all of it is coming out. All of it. And I think that's why one of my biggest things in the video that I said was his versatility. Yeah,
Yeah,
like I think he's primarily a top roller for sure, but Brandon has all the tools and he's shown that in all of his matches. And I think all of it comes out. And even when we've pulled in our history in the past too, all of it has come out. And yeah, so I think we're going to see it all. Um, and I do think it's going to be the long game for it.
yeah. So are you pretty confident that you're gonna take his hand?
Uh, Look, so a few things. One, he has a smaller hand, which is to my benefit. However, he's very strategic in how he's able to protect it.
Yeah,
And he has more of a low hand top roll where he favors that type of style. Um, yes, I do think I'm going to be able to take his hand, but there's going to be a lot of adjusting. Like he's not going to just do one thing.
yeah,
Um, so yeah, overall, I'm confident with that. However, I'm not confident to the point where it's like I was, pulling any other previous matches. That there's a lot closer because he is strong in the hand. He knows how to protect it. He's much more talented than a lot of other guys that I've pulled in
yeah,
terms of hand and how smart he is with protecting it. So it's
yeah.
not easy, but yes, I'm confident.
Yeah, as we are going through like all of the competitors, Brandon is definitely the most, I think, versatile out of anyone. Like we've seen him do everything. Like every
Everything.
single move he has done. And
Yep.
I think that's what makes interesting for a best of seven is like maybe we'll get to see a lot of different moves and a lot of different adjustments.
Yeah, I almost kind of wish it wasn't seven, but that's why I'm
Yeah.
training. That's why I'm training for the long game because I know I need to be prepared.
Because anything
Who
can
would
Have
have
you
happen.
thought?
been have
Sorry.
you been training differently for this match as opposed to like other matches?
So yes, there are different focuses for specific competitors. So yes, and things that I want to be strong and make sure that I'm at my very best. Yes, there are specific things that I focused on. And like I said, and then one of the other big things, which is the portion that's been happening for the past few weeks and another week from now, is focusing on endurance, like making sure that's intact so I can go through it. Like I said earlier, talking about the Tom Holland match, like I credit how much I focused on my cardio and my endurance to
Yeah.
being able to withstand and outlast that match. Like that is the reason why I won that match. There's no question about it. If I did not focus or prepare on that, Tom Holland would have out-endured me, for sure. And like that, he he does not he does not lose strength whatsoever. And his hands, he was a guy that he doesn't need the strap to be able to protect that cup. And like it's
Yeah.
amazing. Like I'm so thankful I focused so much on it, but I learned so much because of how close it was and how important my cardio was for that. So yeah, people that don't focus on cardio and end up losing matches where that could have been a factor in that. Like I think that's one of the biggest misconception with arm wrestlers, that they don't focus so much on cardio when they probably should.
Oh yeah, you see the super heavyweights. They come in and they haven't pulled the round one yet, and they're already breathing like crazy and sweating.
That's true, yeah. You know,
But Caleb, you missed this, but Jason was the first person I've ever heard say that he does cardio for endurance, like before match. Usually it's like I'm just holding a long time, like during practice. That's very interesting. It's very unique. Bill, do you do cardio? Oh,
you're
you're muted,
muted,
Bill.
Bill.
You're still on mute, Bill.
Hit the little, yeah, there you go.
There we
There you
go.
go.
Got it. Got it. I
How's it
figured
going?
it out. Do I do cardio? Not really. Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, when I work, I get cardio at work. So, um, just doing construction, definitely,
Yeah.
I get a fair amount of cardio that way. So
Well, you
I
are the
can't.
king of endurance.
He is.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's a lot to do with not necessarily cardio, but just for many, many years of pulling
Yeah.
and my
Yeah.
style. It just, I think it just lends itself well to, a longer matches and stuff. I don't know. So definitely, um, trained a lot. I don't know. I just love arm wrestling so much. We trained for a couple hours at least. And
Yeah.
I remember pulling tournaments when I was younger. You pull a tournament and it's a lot of fun, and however you end up placing. But I remember, after some tournaments that I haven't seen guys for years, or you don't see them very often, we would pull for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours after a tournament.
Yeah.
And that's to me, it was just like, oh, you look forward to that part of it. And I don't see that as much today, but maybe I'm not in that group anymore. So,
Bill is
Yeah.
definitely one of the kings of endurance and one of the kings of putting his arm in the worst position possible and
Yeah.
still pulling through.
yeah,
Scary to
how are
watch
you,
sometime.
Jason? Yeah. Um, yeah, you just gotta, when you don't give up, you end up in some crazy positions, and after a few of those, you figure out how to pull in those positions, and I don't know if a lot of people can necessarily defend that all the time.
Yeah. How's your
So
training been going? I've been seeing the live streams. Are you
good.
done yet? Are you resting or do you still got a few practices?
Um, yeah, I'm pretty much resting. I mean, I'm gonna work out a few more times because you can't just stop cold turkey necessarily. But as far as arm wrestling, I'll have training this Wednesday, but I won't be pulling the guys.
Yeah.
It is coming Wednesday. So, but I'll get a couple more workouts in just to keep the blood flowing and kind of keep in tune,
Yeah.
but not heavy per se.
Jason, have you ever pulled Matt King?
I have not.
Okay. But Bill, you've pulled Jason. Have you pulled Brandon before? El
Yep,
Celsior?
I pulled Brandon and I pulled Jason. Yeah.
Got it. What's your take on their match?
Uh that's interesting. I don't know. Jason, I don't know, man. Where's your weight at right now?
I'm sitting right at when I wake up at 200 pounds.
Yeah, that's where that's the same as me. I don't really fluctuate much. 200, 205 maybe. And is there a weight cap for you guys?
Yeah, 201 closed in order to make 198.
So he's got to make 201.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sure he's cutting a little bit.
Right. Okay. I didn't know where he was at recently, but that's I mean, your match I think is going to be. It's kind of a clash of styles too. Like he's got his style, and your style is a little closer to my style. I think, Jason. I think you. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but you're gonna maybe top roll more. Is that? I'm assuming that's what you're gonna try to do. Maybe
I
not
don't
to
know. We'll
like.
see. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. But I feel like I don't know. You got some really good endurance too, Jason. And I don't know that Brandon has that endurance necessarily. So if you stop him, I feel like it's gonna. The more the longer the match goes, I think it's gonna favor you. I feel so.
Interesting.
That's kind of what I see. I don't know, and I haven't told you recently. We've had what have we had? A couple, three matches over the years, maybe.
We pulled a few times, Bill.
Yeah,
But yeah, not for a while. I don't know. I don't think I've gripped up with you for 5 years
3 years,
now, 4 or 5 years.
You
4 or 5 years.
guys can grip up in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
right on. Yeah,
Do you
we
guys
have.
plan on doing any of the after pulling?
Absolutely.
Oh
For my
yeah.
for my left. For my left, I know my right's gonna be done.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You can go against me right hand. It's okay.
So what is your match against Brandon? Is it right or left? I guess I don't know that.
Right.
It's right. Okay, that's
Yeah,
what I thought.
it's gonna be for the number one spot for 198.
I
Best of
think.
seven on the right hand.
Best of seven. I like that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
How you feeling against Matt? Do you feel ready? Have you been watching some film on Matt?
I've watched a little film on that. I'm not a watching film kind of guy. We never had that, when I first started, and so
Yeah.
I'm not in tune with that as much as the newer generation is. So I've seen a little bit. He's definitely looks strong. He looks like a very nice guy. So I like his demeanor. Um, Not that it matters, but to me it does. Um, I see that, I don't know. He's up and coming. He
Yeah.
had a match. I think I saw two matches, and I think he won the one. I forgot the guy's name from Europe somewhere during East West. Um, and that looked like a pretty good match, and he handled him pretty well. And then I didn't see it, but he pulled
Adam
who else?
Rosinski?
Yeah, Brzezinski. And didn't he
Yeah.
lose to him?
He
He did,
did.
but it was he was in there though. Like he
He
gave
put up a
Adam a
fight.
pretty good workout. Yeah.
Yeah.
How is
So I don't
Garrett Tupper feeling?
Garrett. Well, is he on, Garrett? Where are you? Is he?
No,
Is he?
he's not on yet. He
Yeah,
might
he's not
pop
on
by.
yet. Hopefully
What's
he
up,
tunes
Patrick?
in.
Going on?
Bill,
Much.
Lydia's opponent's here. Maddie. How's Lydia been feeling in practice?
I'll tell you what, Lydia is so dedicated. She's like, and so is Garrett. I mean, they're both. I love having them. Garrett's getting better and better incrementally all the time. He's
Oh,
not.
dang it.
um, he's I definitely have to. I have to try to keep him. So he's just and he's young. He's 26 and he's just 5 or 6 years into it, maybe. Not both their whole family is like super dedicated. I think he told me last year they hit like 23 or 24 tournaments, I think.
Wow.
Maybe
Wow.
maybe it was 25, but they competed in 23 or 24 of them. That's like 2 a month. Who does
That's
that?
insane.
Wow.
That's
There's
insane.
no training. Just compete.
No training. No training. No training. But
No.
in addition to training, they're hitting that. At least they hit that many tournaments. They're not on track to do as many this year. I don't think, at least thus far.
Yeah.
But Lydia is like. I feel that she's like uh, dedicated. So I said that already, but like her, that's all she thinks about. How do you know what I mean? I feel like in talking to her, and that's like I almost, I don't want to, and I don't want this to sound chauvinistic, but it's almost rare for a girl, I feel, to be like, okay, I'm so enamored with the world of arm wrestling that it's taken over my life, and she's training every day. You
Yeah.
know, that's what I'm seeing with Lydia, and that's like, man, and she's coming here training with us, pulling all the guys.
Yeah.
Well, what's that going to transition to? It's going to, the result of that is going to be like when she goes to pull Maddie. I don't know you, Maddie, but or any girl for say in general, not all of them. She's going to have the be used to like pulling guys. So, and when she grips up with a girl, not saying she's going to win, but she's going to feel more confident. I feel so with that in her. Like I said, I think she's doing something every day for arm wrestling, for the sport of arm wrestling, whether it's a full on training workout or whatever, or it's 10 minutes doing a little thing here and there just because that's all she is. And she's actually got her, she has her own, I think, YouTube channel now or something. I'm not sure what she's got. And again, I'm not as tech savvy as you young guys are, but she's doing that. And, and it's great. And I don't know if she's part of that, which I really am glad to see. The Queen of Arms, is she in that? Maddie, are you in that Queen of Arms thing that's coming up?
No, no, I'm not going to that.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm pretty underweight for like their split that they have. It's 0 to 160 and then 160 and up, and that's just
that's too
not
much,
feasible for me. Yeah,
right?
that's a
Do you
decent
know if
amount.
I don't? I should know this, but do you know if Lydia's going to that?
Uh, I don't know if she is. I don't think so. I wouldn't quote me on that, but I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
think she
think so
is.
either. I kind of looked at like I saw the poster and I looked at the pictures just briefly, and I didn't see her face. Not to mean that, not that it means she's not going, but I don't think she is. But anyway, to speak to that, that's good to see that because
Yeah.
you're a woman arm wrestler, Batty, and as you well know, there's less than 5% of the arm wrestlers in the arm wrestling world that are female.
Yeah.
And I like to see, anytime you see a sport, like an event like that, it's like, oh, that's awesome because that caters to the women that are in the sport, and it kind of gives them some hope that they're going to be in the spotlight. Because I've been in this sport a long, long time, and I've seen so many girls come into the sport and get discouraged because, for one, like at the local tournaments, they have nobody compete against, maybe one other lady. Or sometimes I'll have a tournament that I've ran and I'll go around to the event and I'll try to drum up women that are at the event just to get it to compete. And I'll let them in for free just because I feel bad for that one or two ladies that are in that came to arm wrestle but have nobody to compete against. So whenever you see, like I said, an event like that, it's like, oh, that's awesome. So
Oh yeah. Lisa from Arsenal Arms, the Boston club is putting on a all women's tournament, which should be awesome. It's great seeing stuff like that.
So, Bill, what's your favorite match on the card? Because you have some teammates on it, you have some from rivals like Merlot and Alcester. What's your favorite match? What are you looking forward to seeing?
well, I can't say I've thought about that, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of I am looking forward to Jason and Elsesser. I think that's going to be a really good match. Um, I'm also looking forward to Marcio and Nick.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
big
am
one.
looking forward to that. I'm really good friends with Marcio for a long, long time. Um, and Nick, I don't. Nick Stone is obviously he's a ton. He's a good competitor. But it's in my mind, it's good to see like the handful of older or senior or seasoned, if you will, arm wrestlers like myself. Marcio is one of them. I'm one of them. And there, if you look throughout the world or even just in North America, there's, and I know the history probably more than you guys do, but like I know when I started in the 80s, a lot of these guys are, Marcio was into it then. I think he started around the same time, maybe a couple years before me. Ron
Wow.
Bath, what's that?
I didn't know Marcia has been doing it for that long.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tom Nelson, who's also on the card, has been doing it for quite a while.
Tom has, yep. But I look at these guys. I remember a lot of the guys that were around then. A lot of them, went by the wayside. But there's a handful of them that are still pulling, and
Yeah.
not that they're just still pulling. They're pulling at an elite level.
Yeah.
You know, it's awesome to see that, and you think about that, guys. For all of you guys that have maybe 10 years or less or whatever or thereabout, like okay, you got a sport that you're involved with that could be you could be doing this for. I mean, I'm 61. I'm still competing. I feel I'm still competing at a pretty good level at this point. Ron Bath, same thing. He's a couple years older than I am, and Marcio is, I don't know, maybe I think he might be around my age. I'm not really sure. Might be a couple years younger. But again, there's a few guys, and even John Brzik,
Yeah.
he's kind of like taking a little break right now, I think. But there's a guy, obviously he's the GOAT, but he's exactly the same age as I am, to the day, in fact.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah, that's really interesting. What's funny is we're the same. We're exactly the same age to the day, and we grew up 20 minutes apart from each other in Illinois because that's where I'm from originally.
Oh, did you ever
Wild.
train together?
No, I didn't know him. He started
Oh,
when he
okay.
was young, and it wasn't like when we were started. There was no internet. We
Yeah.
we would go to a. I found out about a tournament just by chance by meeting a guy that did it. Then you go to a tournament. At that point, you find out about whoever you find out about it, and then you get on a mailing list, and that's what we did. We
Yeah.
filled out this paperwork, this form, and we would put our address on it. We'd wait for the flyer from the given promoter at the time, and we would get a thing in the mail saying this is the tournament. There was no email, there was no internet. That's the way it was.
Mhm.
So lo and behold, John and I really didn't even know each other. I met John. It's funny. I'll never forget the time I met him. It was at it was in the Midwest at some tournament that he was there, and he was already at the pretty much the top of his game. We're very close to the top of his game, and I was getting ready to pull, and I was still, climbing the ladder, if you will. And I said, I'll warm up with this guy. I didn't know who he was. I started warming up with this guy. Couldn't do nothing with him. I'm like, man, this guy's a ton. And then the guy tells me that's John Brzezinski. I'm like, oh, that's John Brzezinski. I didn't even know who he was. But I didn't.
Crazy.
It was like, and then I met him, and then we started. We obviously knew each other after that.
Mhm.
We
Jason,
got
is that how you found out about tournaments? The mailing list and
Their
everything?
mailing list? Yeah, no, that's
a
not
Yeah.
a
we got a
different
There's-
time.
comment. Bill, do you remember when Dennis Dubray invented cupping? Do you know who Dennis Dubray
I
is?
know who Denny Dubray is. Dennis Dubray is from Canada. Denny Dubray and I have had many matches over the years. Now he is actually he's only like 3 hours from me. Did he invent cupping? I don't know. I didn't know that about Denny. Denny the Dragon. Did you know that nickname about Denny the Dragon?
That's what his YouTube, it says Canadian Dragon. That's his YouTube username.
There's Denny Dubray. He I remember meeting him. Actually, I met him. I think the first time I met Denny was when I came to Vermont and I pulled in the state tournament. And the state tournament in Vermont was like maybe an hour from the border. And Denny would come down, and I didn't really know him, but I met him at that point. I was pulling 176, and so was he. And he actually stayed at that weight, and I moved up. But I'll never forget him. It was in the end, it was him and I, and then I found out who Denny Dubray was, and he was a ton. And even at that point, I think he might have had a world championship or two at that point. But he was the guys in that class at 176, or right around that weight, was Denny Dubray was the top guy. Colbert Rose was the top guy. I was in that mix.
Yeah.
And Jason Vale, the late Jason Vale, I don't know if whoever. Any of you guys ever met Jason Vale?
Of course.
Yeah,
Legend.
Jason, legend. So those were the guys at that point. I mean, I'm talking 90s into the early 2000s. Those were the guys that were in that in that weight. Like Mike Silieris, say
Yeah.
if he actually moved up, he and I went up in weight a little bit, but we were both competing around that weight. He was a little bit heavier, 187. I'll never forget, and then Chad Silvers, he was lighter at that point, but then he bulked up as well.
Didn't
Yeah.
Solaris and RVJ like keep going back and forth for years?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Solaris? Because he was like so good, and then I don't
Yeah.
know.
Mike, last time I talked to Mike was, I don't know, I want to say a year ago, but he has 4 kids and he is, I think he's just in the thick of it. His kids are, I think, around the same age as mine. I have 3 children. They're 10, 13, and 15. And that's a very, very busy time for, having a family.
Yeah.
And he's got 4 kids. And I think that's pretty much what's consuming his life, you know.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. Makes
And the
sense.
same thing with RVJ. Actually, I talked to RVJ probably 6, 7 months ago. And hey, I was just coming back from a turn. I was thinking about it. I said, hey, I'm going to call Rob and see what he's got going on. And same kind of deal. But Rob goes on and on and on about a lot of stuff. But he as well has, I think, 4 children and very, very busy. Love to see
Yeah.
him back in the game again, but I
Oh
haven't
yeah.
seen
We've talked to him here and there because we trained with him before, and he
him.
might at some point. Not probably not the next like year or two though.
He's
He's
very
got a lot
busy
of
with
stuff
his
going
family,
on.
but
Life
we m-
life
we m-
happens.
yeah, we miss seeing him pull. He's a
Yeah.
good dude. It's crazy for us because when we first started learning about arm wrestling, it was through YouTube. And it was literally watching like WAL videos of Marcio, of yourself, Bill. So it is a great privilege to us to be able to have you guys on the card. It's honestly a real honor and never thought we'd be in this spot. And it's very,
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah. No, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, obviously you got something good going on. You got a lot of traction in your events. I'm seeing that. So keep it up. Whatever you're doing, it's working for sure.
Thank
You
you.
guys already got the next like event or kind of planned out
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
idea?
Yeah.
We're
Right.
thinking, yeah. We'll see. We'll see how this one goes. We have to get through this one first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we
Did I
already we
see
already
something
got the
lined up for December already?
it's
No,
October.
October 17th is our next date that
Oh,
we're
October.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a few of the potential matches
Yeah.
we've
Anybody want
already
a
been
free
talking about.
Mercedes?
I'll take
Hey,
it.
we actually got to see the big rig. Let's go.
It's not. It's a little rig. I'll show it to you.
Big rig's little rig.
Yeah, look.
There you go.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. This is too much for me. It's too big. I can't. I operate in New Jersey and Philly, so like the tight streets over there, I already have like portions of inches from hitting buildings and cars already. So
Mm.
I gotta downsize.
Yeah.
Victor, how's it going over there?
Good. It's
So
good.
a question that we've been asking at the last podcast was, besides your match, of course, what match are you most excited for to watch?
I mean, a ranking match would have to be Merlot and Alcester. I mean, number one, I kind of want to be in that class in the future, so very interesting.
Yeah, but
But
you have to diet for once to do that.
I know, I'm fat.
Dude, you
So,
gotta lay off the French fries, man.
I know. But for probably excitement, like for the crowd and stuff, probably Chance Shaw and Tom Nelson. I think Tom's gonna bring the heat, and it's gonna be fun.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, can't wait for that.
Oh, that'd be
All
a
this
Tom?
heated
trash
match.
Tom's
talk.
Yeah.
They're
excited.
gonna get
I
fired
know.
up. That's gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
win or lose, Tom is going crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, has Chance has been quiet during this whole
Yeah,
thing.
it's been
I
so
I
he's been
know.
running the big event in Raymond Stadium for Florida Arm Wrestling League,
Yes.
so I know he's been pretty busy with that and work.
Yep.
But we'll see if he responds to Tom. Tom shot some stuff at him. We'll see if Chance responds.
He's going to the day of the event. I know that.
Yeah, but
It's funny because like
Chance is a
everyone has been
cool
saying,
operator.
people have been saying that Tom is like the underdog. So it's like it's kind of interesting to see that. I don't know, is Tom usually the underdog in matches? I mean, against Derek, he definitely was.
Chance is the
I don't
underdog.
know.
No,
I
Tom is.
Oh,
I
Tom.
I think
Yeah,
I think Tom is the underdog just
yeah.
because he's
I think that's
just
fair.
getting more back into it, right? And more
Yeah.
getting into the spotlight. So I think that's really the only reason why. I don't think a lot of people understand or know where Tom really is at. I mean, there's a good showing, obviously, against Derek. There's a pretty damn good showing.
Mhm.
But I just think it's just because he's more freshly into the spotlight of it. That could be
Yeah.
why.
I would agree with that. I mean, Tom, I've known Tom for years, and he, he's definitely excited. Obviously, I haven't seen what he's saying, but or heard, but I feel the same way. The thing that is interesting is the culture out there. You're seeing Chance Shaw, at least not maybe not recently, but a lot in the last couple of years, putting all this crazy stuff out of it, plus pulling a lot of big events and pulled a lot of good guys. So he's more in your face. Well, the same thing. This is the same thing that I felt happened to me last year. I pulled 5 super matches last year, and I feel that I think everybody said I was the underdog in every one of them. Well, I won every one of them.
Yeah.
And what they don't know Bill Sinks. They don't know like the history. Like for 10 years, I was number one in North America in my weight class. They don't know that. These guys, you guys are new to the sport. You see what's going on. I don't have a lot of social media presence. I'm not like Devin. You don't know the history of me. All the battles I've had over the years. And probably the same with Tom Nelson. That's probably the same case. That's probably why if he is the underdog, I'm sure that's the only reason. Because he's a ton. Tom Nelson's been pulling a long time. I don't think it's been as long as I have, but pretty close, I believe. I'm not even sure how old. He's got to be in his late. Is he in his late 50s? I'm not even sure about that. Do you know, Jason?
I don't. He might be somewhere in late 40s, early 50s. I don't know,
Early
somewhere there.
50s,
I think
yeah.
late
Okay.
40s.
Yeah, there should be. Yeah. Right on.
Bill, that match against Storm that you had, oh my goodness, that was a phenomenal match. That really was something.
Yeah, thank you. That's
And
good. Good
Storm's
stuff.
just coming back into it, which is great for the sport. Love
Yes.
love seeing him, watching him in WAL. So it's great that he's back.
Storm's another really good dude. I like him. I know he's all natural, which I really like. Same with me. It's like we're not taking anything. And we had a long talk about that. But Storm's a ton. He's good.
Yeah, you're not all juiced up like Maddie is over there.
Yeah, and Patrick.
Hey, whoa.
And Mr. Merlot, we all know him as the juice man on
Yeah,
the
that's
side.
right.
The juice
That's
man.
right.
Right. Yeah. So, but I like to see that. That is, that's encouraging. I don't know, what a lot of these guys are taking. I know there's a lot of crazy stuff out there. I'll never forget one time I was after a tournament, and Travis and I have known Travis Baggy for a lot of years. I go, Travis, how many of these guys taking stuff? And he put it like this, and it was interesting how he said it. He goes, 10% of the, how did he say it? 10% of the top, or no, 90% of the top 10% guys are on something like that. I can't say it like he said it, but it was like, but 90% of the top 10 guys are on something. It's like, well, what
Yeah.
the fuck is that? You know?
Now,
So
Bill, if you channel it with your best Travis impression, maybe it'll come to you.
yeah, I can't get it right now.
I was quoting him at practice the other day. Someone was Kings moving me, and I
Yeah.
told him to stand
Stand
up so
up.
I can pin him.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Aiden
David, how
got
you
cracked. You
doing?
took him to
I'm
town.
doing great, man. Doing awesome. I have my last heavy session and table time tomorrow, and then we
With
just
Big Rig?
recovered, rest up. If Big Rig is going to be at practice, for sure, yeah. But then we got our Outlaws team with Grimaldi and Hawks, all those other
Nice.
boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lock it down, run over the game plan again, and then we're.
Trubich hasn't pulled me for real since November of last year.
What do you mean for real?
That super match for the Twisted Teas, Sweet Teas.
Yeah, stop running from him, David.
Wait,
Yeah,
who won that?
he won
Hold
that
on.
actually. He did.
Yeah.
Why are you fixing your hair in the camera like that?
You gotta look pretty, man.
So sorry if you already answered this, Jason, but did you say what your favorite match was? Was I here for it?
I did not. Nobody asked me.
Oh, well, I'm asking you now.
Well, there's a lot of
You
it's a
can give a
very hard
top three if
question.
you want.
So, okay, I'll give you a top three. I think for sure the Chance and Tom because I want to see entertainment out of that match, and I think we're gonna get genuine entertainment out of that.
Oh yeah.
So I'm very excited for that. I'm always excited to see Marcio. Like I said, that's a bit biased, but I'm always excited to see Marcio. Um, and then I'm honestly excited to see Matt and Bill, because I, I I'm I I've been watching Matt and like Matt's one of those guys that he's gonna be a problem at this class. And I know he
Yeah.
he already is a problem, but I know he's gonna continue to be a problem.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious to see what Bill is able to do with Matt. I think Bill's style definitely lends himself to block Matt where he wants to go. Um, but yeah, like Matt's one of those guys like I want to shut him up now and not later
Yeah.
because later is going to be a problem. I want to shut him up now so that I buy myself some more time before he has to come back and get me. So yeah, like I'm very curious to see that. I really want to see that. I want to see that in person. I want to learn more about Matt because, like I said, I know he's on the radar, and I know he's
Yeah.
eventually going to come, and I know that we're eventually going to meet. So I'm very curious to see that. So yeah, like I said, Bill, don't take Matt lightly at all. That is, he has an arm, and yeah, it's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I see that. I do see that. I agree with that. I mean, whatever it is, what it is. I'm gonna do what I got to do, and let's see how it all shakes out. But I agree with him. Matt is a young guy, and he's definitely up and coming, and he's strong. You can see that. That's obvious, and he's training hard, and that's great. I love to see that.
Oh yeah, that
So
whole team, the Alpha Whiskey team, they're coming prepared. You got Brandon Williams who's going against Big Rig, you got Matt King, and you got Chance Shaw. Brad Grundy's sometimes practices with them as well. But yeah, that team is coming prepared.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. And David said an interesting name too, Grimaldi.
yeah,
That Grimaldi, it's a shame that and I think he's just busy with life. But that is he's a very underwhelming looking guy, and he's probably one of the guys that if he were to challenge anybody right now, he belongs in the top 10. Like that is a guy that
Mhm.
I wish we saw him
Oh,
more
Yeah.
now. I
Is
really
that for
do.
176 or 98?
No, they,
One night,
176. You
well,
can
yeah.
make
So he's
176.
he's he's thinner now, right, David? Yeah,
yeah.
he's thinner now. But I even think with Grimaldi light, I still think he's top 10, 198 right now,
He punches
being
up
light.
Oh,
a
wow.
couple weight
Yes,
classes. He's
please.
relevant
Yeah.
in the 176s,
I
185s,
it's fine.
198s.
It's fine.
There's
It's fine.
going to be a lot of guys in the
Yes, please.
220s. If he just jumped into a regional tournament, he's wiping it all up.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
takes guys like you and Elsesser to like really round out a class for him to be pushed.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I
Yeah,
wish we saw more of him. I would love to see him on a future Natty Bros
Have a good day.
event.
that
And
would be amazing.
I hope I hope he's actually active, Dave. Like yeah, you had mentioned that he's at practice, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
But I want
Hmm.
to see him more because
Oh,
he's
for
a guy
sure.
that not a lot of people know about, and
right.
he could be in a position where he really sneaks up on a lot of people and upsets a lot of people. Nobody would see him coming.
I
Absolutely.
wonder him versus like Aiden LeMay or like Brian Malik or something like that would be a good match.
Those guys
Higher?
are great. Yeah. Yeah. Like
I
him and
mean,
Bill is a good match. Him and Jason is a good match.
well,
Yeah.
I'm thinking like 176 rankings to
Oh,
start that
176. I don't think there's a guy
because Malik is ranked.
176. Just
Oh,
throw
okay.
Hunter at him.
Yeah,
Hunter.
Hunter Knopf's.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hunter. No.
yeah. I remember I
Justin
had a
Bishop.
match with Grimaldi 3 years ago, I think it was, and I ended up losing to a foul. It was a hell of a match, though. It was
He's
in the East West.
unbelievable. He really
He
is
was.
unbelievable.
And up to that point, I beat him every time up to that point. But I knew that he's getting, he's another guy that's like interesting style. He's,
Yeah.
he's like hard to. He's unassuming for one.
Right.
But yeah, that's good to hear he's phoning. I was going to ask you about him, David. And
No, he's
is he
always
going to
he's
be?
always making a practice. There'll be a time where he can't because of family obligations, but
Yeah.
anytime there's a practice, he's giving us the business. Like he just doesn't step away from like that power range that he's got. He's just as smart, just as technical. He watches things. He's on the lookout. He's rooting for all you guys to do well, but he's also very well aware that when he comes back, he's going to be there to do some business.
So that's
Yeah.
such a dangerous dude right there. Oh my God. Like I said, I would love to see him again because it's amazing. I remember I pulled him at one of my first ever events 10 years ago. And I remember I blew through him at that one. And then I met him a few years later and it was like a completely different dude. And then I've pulled him a few times after that. And like he, he has the answer to a lot of people and a lot of people don't know who he is and he is a problem. He is a problem.
Mhm. It's
Well,
going to make him
that
so happy to see that.
Yeah.
See you and Bill say that about him. Because every so often, he'll tune into a podcast. Somebody will say something about him to Travis or someone, and they're like, "That's a bad dude. Don't sleep on Mike."
He needs to come
And
back.
maybe
Hopefully
this
it
will
gives him
probably
motivation. Hopefully
urge
it
him a
gives him
little bit to come
motivation.
on out
Yeah.
there.
yeah. Something that we love doing is like getting guys who like Chance was talking to us about Matt King like a year and a half ago, being
Yeah.
like, this
Yep.
guy needs more opportunities. Same with one of his other teammates, Brandon
Yep.
Williams. Like these guys are such good arm wrestlers and they need to be on the big stage.
And
We
that's
did
why I
get
mentioned that Matt King and Bill Sink's match because yeah, like I can see Matt from afar, and that's why I said I'd rather pull him earlier than later because then it buys me time
yeah,
to not let him get better for a bit of time.
yeah.
Because I know he's going to be a problem. Matt is
Oh
going to
yeah.
be a problem.
His teammates speak very highly of him. We
Just
did
give
get a
me 10
super match.
years. Just give me 10
Yeah.
years. I'll be there.
We got a super chat from Canadian Dragon. When can we expect a woman's headliner match for a card? I think that's coming very soon. I think Yusuf Wilson, if he loses to Vincent Carbone, he might have to pull in a woman's headliner match.
Give me Barbora. I'm ready.
Yes.
Wait, Yusuf's in here?
How's it going,
He's
buddy?
here. The
Oh yeah, of
giant,
course
the
he is.
giant
Yeah, what's
Slayer
up,
is here.
Yusuf?
Goliath just stomped his way in.
Good. You're looking very small, Eric. You're looking small. You should change your name to the Small Rig.
I'm, I'm eating my protein right now. It's
Good, my boy.
expensive, but $6 for 21 grams is crazy.
Is that David?
But huh?
David, did you get a facelift? You look so different.
Yeah, I must have. I must have.
I feel like you
Yeah,
look worse. I feel like you had to glow down.
Yeah, Tim Lewis is the better looking opponent in that match.
for sure.
I don't know if I'd say that. I mean, the
I
Maz
don't know.
pretty.
I think Tim Moggs me, to be honest. Tim Moggs.
Honestly, I think.
Anyway,
Sorry, go
hey
ahead.
guys,
I
I
think I'm
got
gonna have
I
to
got
look
one.
snacks to get into
I
this
Thanks,
got
Bill,
match.
for
one.
coming. We
Yeah,
appreciate it.
thanks for having me.
Bye, Bill.
See you
Hey,
soon,
we'll see
Bill.
you, we'll see you all soon. All
See
right,
you,
Thanks for
Bill.
take care.
coming.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Yeah, if anyone has to go, no worries. You can head out if you get bored, and
Now we're just
other
now we're
people
just
will
Yeah,
looking,
rotate in.
looking at the top
yeah,
of
right
You
when
guys are gonna be
Yusuf came.
waking up in the morning, and I'll still be driving.
Right when Yusuf
So,
came, Bill left. He's like, I'm not
Yo,
dealing with this guy.
Josiah. I was about to say he's he didn't want to deal with it, but you should pick him because he's still in here.
He is still
Oh,
in here.
oh, he is.
We're
So
we're like
I,
live
I have
on the top of his dresser right now.
a I have
Oh,
a
There
question
he
for
goes.
Patrick
Yes.
Manuti. So how are you feeling going into a match against someone who's pretty well known? Like this guy was just training with Derek Smith. He's been to the Larets. Like he's trained with pretty all the best in like the a lot of the Asian regions. Like how are you feeling going into that against
Yeah,
someone
he's
who
more
just
followers than everyone here combined.
Yeah, he does have a lot of followers, but honestly, like it doesn't really affect much because I'm just there to beat him. That's my goal.
Pat, if you
And
lose, are you doing an OnlyFans collab?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the match is getting posted on OnlyFans if I lose.
Damn, it's gonna be that hot.
Send the link.
Damn.
this is how we're
I'll
gonna pay
send
for
it to
this
you for
event.
free, Eric. Don't worry.
Yusuf, how are you feeling? You're going against a guy who's what, 150, 200 pounds more than you?
It's like
He-
0 pounds of quality though. Listen, I I was in a deep depression after my last match. I was like, how did I lose to this complete bozo? He has no idea
The
what the
foot
fuck he's doing.
fungus.
Dude, it's a disaster, man. I was supposed to cleanse him, and he gave me fungus. So I was down in the dump, but bro, listen, I'm an astronaut. Why am I an astronaut? Because I've been hitting Planet Fitness. Okay, I've been hitting Planet Fitness at least 3 to 5 times a week, and that might seem like a retarded thing to say, but I don't go to the gym. Okay, so now that I'm in the gym, I just feel like there's zero people who could beat me. Okay, just think about that for a second. Think about that.
I
I'm
would
going to the gym.
demolish you right now, Yusuf.
Dude,
But
I would literally. I'm
Don't
pretty
let
sure.
yourself
I'm
kid
pretty
him.
sure I could do two hand with you right now, Kale. I'm feeling incredible.
You
didn't I
gotta
pin you
comment.
I beat
15
you.
times in a row, Yusuf?
Actually, Caleb, I'm pretty sure I could do two of your hands and one of your feet. I'm pretty sure.
Insane.
You
Someone
lost to an
said,
amateur like 3 weeks ago. Come on,
Listen,
man.
listen, bro. I was not I was not an astronaut at that time. Okay, it's different.
All
Carolyn
right.
Looms said Yusuf is the GOAT.
So real, by the way. Somebody mod
She
her
knows.
and add her to the call. I need more base people in the call.
Mhm.
And she
So Yusuf,
also sent one Natty Bros gift membership. Thank you, Carolyn.
I'll take that. Thank you, Carol. All right, go ahead,
so
Carol.
Yusuf, how do you feel being the opening match? Because like obviously we strategically picked you to get the crowd going, to get it hyped. Like, how do you feel having that responsibility?
I feel pretty good about it. I think it's gonna be entertaining. Um, I feel a little bit bad for Vincent because he's gonna like get owned and then just have to deal with that for the rest of the event. That's gonna be tough for him, I think, mentally. Um, actually, I don't know if there's much going on mentally, so maybe it's not gonna be tough for him. Yeah, no, I feel pretty good about it. And then I get to like chill and focus on my commentating. You know, I don't have to like be nervous about the match. You know what I mean? So,
How are you gonna deal with Vincent's growling? He was growling a
Oh,
lot
just
during his
texted
last
me.
match.
honestly, it's just pretty arousing. So the only problem is that it's just kind of distracting. So I really have to just focus. Yeah, the growling is pretty rough.
Oh my gosh.
I'm thinking of bringing like nose plugs because
Bring a
just like
snorkel.
I just feel like he smells really bad. So that could be something that I invest into. Is that allowed? Like, is that under WAF rules? Can you have a nose plug?
I don't think it mentions that in the WAF rules.
It works that way.
Speaking of
It
WAF
might
rules,
You
wanna.
could probably wear
It
any
might
kind of
wanna put
plug,
that
can
in.
you? Any plug goes.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, speaking of WAF rules, there's I want to talk quickly about the rule set and get your guys' thoughts on it because Jason was mentioning earlier you got to take advantage of the rule set. So a couple of the rules that are specific to us is 15-second ref script. Like we want to make this entertaining, so we don't want people just hand fighting forever. So 15 seconds is something you have to keep in mind. Elbow bobbles with no position gained is not called. Like we don't want to have a barn burner and then someone goes like this and then the ref stop it. And then I think the most unique one that we have is we're doing challenges. We confirm this again. We will have replays. We have a professional team coming in to do the live stream, and we're gonna have replays. So
Mhm.
kind of like in football, we did this our last event as well, and I'll send this to all you guys yet. We haven't announced it yet, but we did do it the last event. And
Mhm.
kind of like football, you have one challenge. They'll do a replay, the refs will review it. If it is a fail, you will not get your challenge flag back. But
Okay.
if you
That's
get it
huge.
right, you get the challenge flag back and you get to keep challenging. As long as you keep being right, you get to just keep challenging.
Quick
So
question
Yeah,
about
it's
that.
East versus West rules, basically.
Right. If you can you challenge it? Like, because
Perhaps.
for example, at East versus West, if you leave the table, they had some commotion about not being
I don't
able to
really
challenge it
understand
then.
that rule. Yeah, it's
Okay.
just
Because you need a couple
before you
seconds
start.
to,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
just a couple seconds. Like as long
come to
as
your
you're not like
senses.
starting your next match,
There
like
should just be a timer.
probably.
There should just
Yeah,
be
it
a
makes
timer.
sense.
The
Yeah.
reason behind that is because East versus West is huge screens, so athletes would watch the replay and then make a decision. We're not
Okay.
going to have huge screens like that replaying.
Hmm.
So your corner guy will come up to you and be like, "You should probably challenge that. You guys agree?
Good.
You put the
Yeah.
challenge flag on the table. We'll do the challenge."
This is
Like,
Good.
what
I
I
don't
like
like.
that.
wait like a minute and then like then challenge it. That's kind of an asshole move. But yeah,
Got
I
it.
Gotcha.
think
if you
that
walk
I
away
think
from, you can talk to your corner.
I think
Hmm.
the challenge is really good. Speaking of people who are challenged, Victor, are you gonna be using any challenges in your match?
In my match,
Yeah,
I might have to, but
Any chance you
I
can
hope
get?
not.
interesting. How do you anticipate your match going?
Um, I think it's going to be real tough. He has way more side pressure than me, way more center power, but I think I have better hand control. Um,
I'm gonna be honest. If you lose, I'm gonna disown you because I just feel like you should own him. I pulled
No,
him recently. He's strong, but like I
Alex
just
is a
don't.
bad boy.
Not Victor Strong.
What's wrong with
Victor
that?
feels
Yeah.
absurd right now. Like a couple months ago, I was pulling him, and with one hand, I could sometimes make him try, and now he could like go like this and wrist curl my entire body. Like he feels absurd right now.
Caleb, I don't
2026.
think you could ever move him to be honest, but I'm sure you appreciate the compliment.
I said I could make him
Jason,
try.
Jason,
no, for
does
sure.
Miguel Fernandez train with you?
Yes.
So just to give you some context, I don't know
I'm
if
sorry to hear that,
Vic
Jason.
at East First West tournament in Atlantic City, Victor was in that class. So Victor got in third, Miguel got in second, and Storm got in first. So Victor is a legit puller in the 220 and 198 class.
Well, to be fair, Josiah, the class size could have been 3. You didn't specify that, but yeah, Victor's a go.
No, that was
Miguel's
a
a
B
beast,
class. That was a bad ass class. Both arms. That was a stack tournament.
It was.
especially the 231s, David. 231s was insane.
Yeah, I had a shitty draw.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
crazy. I had Paul Cruz and Roger Cunningham. That was cool.
You're chilling. That guy had a heart attack. Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, too
Just
bad.
kidding.
Too
Dude,
bad.
that was
Hope
crazy.
he's
Did you guys
doing
see
all
that?
right.
Yeah,
I
great to hear
did.
that he's doing all right.
What, the heart attack at the table?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
completely
yeah, I saw
insane,
that.
bro. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
Well, it's great it
And he was
happened
kicking
when it
ass all
did.
day too. He won all those classes, and
Yeah,
then that
and
caught
he
up to
killed the
him.
super match as well. But
Yeah.
it's honestly amazing that it happened when it did because he said he had been feeling awful for a long time, and then he just happened to do it while there's at a place where there's medical staff. Like that could happen when he was driving, that could happen
Right.
when
Yeah.
he's alone. Like very, very fortunate that that
I
happened the
feel
way
like
it
I
did.
feel like if that happened, I would at least be happy that I knew I was giving 100%. You ever think about
Are
that?
you saying you're
Fair.
hoping it happens April 25th for you?
I would go as far as to say if it doesn't happen, I'm not giving it my all.
Yeah. It's
Oh
not yours.
no.
What?
Okay, Yusuf, we've asked everyone else this question, but what is your as an arm wrestling fan, what match are you most excited to see?
This is a really good question. Probably Bill Sinks. That guy is just such a goat, and he's so old, but he's just still so good, and it's just insane to me. Like when he beat Vlad, I was like, I was losing my shit. Like
Yeah.
I almost blacked out. I was excited. Such insane. So yeah, I'm just a big Bill Sinks fan. So comment team book.
Oh yeah, and he beat Storm as well. He went 5-0 last year. Like
That's right.
Unreal.
really awesome.
Yeah, with every super match he got, I was like, surely not this guy. And then he pulls it off. Like, what the hell? Bill's the guy.
What's the consensus? Like which of you guys? Who do you guys have in it?
So
Who-
all the polls were pretty heavily, well, some of them it depended on the platform. Like Instagram was very like Matt King heavy, and then I think Bill won the YouTube poll by a little bit.
Okay. So Matt King's balding on.
on paper, Matt King should probably win, but you just can't count out Bill.
Right.
Bill style gives so many people problems.
Does
Yeah.
and
That big
a lot
thumb.
of there's not he has a super massive hand for his size and it's not a lot of people feel like that in the 198 class. So
No.
you don't feel that often. It's not something that you can really try and prepare for. It's different. It's different.
And Bill's gonna set up
Yeah.
to the nanometer.
He
Like he's
does.
not gonna give you anything.
No.
You know, a close. Actually, this might even. I was just thinking about it. This might actually be my the match I'm most excited for. Probably Sam versus Kevin. That
Mm.
is also such a good match.
Hmm.
Especially because I pulled them both, and I know they're both so good. And I'm just such a
Oh
big
yeah.
so I really want Sam to pull it off. I'll probably be more
Sure.
sad if he loses than if I lose. Like that would probably actually make me more sad. So, he better win.
That's
It's such an
Sam
interesting match.
Mitchell
Yeah.
versus Kevin Polka. It's what's Kevin number 4 in 154,
Four sounds
or
Yeah.
right.
3, something like that. Like this is a huge match, and both of these guys grind out all their matches. Sam was on our last card, and he had like all of the matches were just absolute barn burners. Like it's awesome to watch pull. And then Kevin is the same. All of his matches are like super gritty in the huck, just like pulling like crazy. So to
Sam,
see these
Sam,
two guys go against each other,
Sam is really bad at winning. He's just really good at not losing.
yeah.
So eventually, like he wins. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Against Jordan, though, his shoulder roll was
Mm.
looking pretty dangerous. So if he can mix that in there.
He's got such
It's
narrow
interesting.
shoulders. It's like really good for a press.
Kevin always catches like from here, but that's what Sam does. So I don't even.
They're both just gonna catch him.
Yeah, they're both gonna just
Just
catch.
reverse side pressure.
Just stick right in the middle.
I think Kevin will win the center, but we'll see what happens after that.
Kevin's gonna have more pronation probably in the
Yeah.
hook.
Do you
So
think Kevin can like successfully low hand Sam though? Because Sam's hand is so big, like it's tough to do.
There's a 0% chance. Like maybe after like 3 minutes of war,
Yeah.
he could roll out. But if he tries to top roll like any point in the first like 80% of the match,
You guys are talking about big hands way too much.
is it giving you? Is it like triggering for you because of your opponent?
You guys talking about some big mitts over there way too much. I don't like it.
Hmm.
big nuts.
You're gonna have to put a stop to that. Big Mitch versus Big Rig.
And
Go flop him.
Brandon's been looking good. Brandon's been looking good.
I've never seen him pull, but honestly, Eric, you're not that good, so I feel like you're the underdog.
Yusuf, you better stay on the other side of the room. I'm telling you.
The
I love you.
loser of that match has to change their name from big to small afterwards. So it's
Dude,
either
when
small
Yusuf
rig or small
beats
rig.
Vincent,
True.
he's coming for you.
I ain't changing my name first. Nah.
This is what I
I'm
really
looking at this man's accolades. I'm like, dude, I am such a crazy underdog, at least for
Oh,
myself.
he left.
That I might. Oh, he left. Okay.
He doesn't want to hear all that
Just left?
noise.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, I see myself as a massive underdog in this matchup.
So does everybody else.
What?
He's pulled longer. He has a bigger hand.
He's better.
He's more experienced. He's already has a background in what he's
Better looking
been
too.
lifting. Huh?
He's better looking too. He was dangerously handsome.
All right. Okay, he's better looking.
You're just gonna take that,
Yeah. Yusuf, are you gonna call out Eric when you beat Vincent?
True.
dude.
Look,
Gotta get
I'm
the
so
next
done with the
Goliath
big head,
going.
bro. I'm trying to go down. I'm getting too big, bro. I'm eating too much food. Look at this, bro. This is disaster. I need to go back to 176.
No, I think you have to go down while your opponents continue to get bigger
No, for real.
because it's too easy.
You can't get much bigger than Vincent.
Who is bigger than Vincent?
Big
LeBron?
Rig.
I'll take
LeBron.
LeBron.
Nick Stone, maybe. Nick Stone might weigh a little more.
Actually, I don't think he weighs more.
Eric over here is way bigger.
He was 330.
I'm like,
Vincent
dude,
Garbone was like 330.
Wow.
bro, I'm like 380 pounds.
Way
Oh, dude,
bigger.
Wait,
that's lightweight. You gotta be at least
I didn't know
500.
you were that big.
I might,
Well, he's like,
I might be lower right now, but I don't.
well, how tall are you?
6'6".
Yeah, for me.
The thing that I
Please,
really like about this card is just the diversity of like pullers. Like
like a special
Yeah.
needs.
we got a David versus Goliath. We got like two massive guys going against each other. We have like some of the best 154s. We have like awesome women's match, like and everything in between. There's like a
And
good
we
And we
have
amount
got
of
we
lefty
we
have
got left
matches.
and right balance as well.
Yep.
and we
Do
have
we have a
Tim
left and right balance? Is it
There's a good amount of lefty matches. I was
Yeah.
looking at it today, and there's a good
Kind of feel
amount.
like they're all left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
aren't they
There,
both?
Just a little
there's
bit.
there's like 3 or 4 in a row at one point.
It is very
Mhm.
diverse, and we have Tim Lewis as well to represent like the special ed population as well. So it's
Yeah, no, bro. Stop.
Nah. Tim's like
You're
a
you're
You
here
sure
as
you
mathematical
want
well.
this
savant.
guy? You
That's
sure
not
you
nice to
want this
say.
guy Yusuf to warm up your crowd for you?
I mean, I feel like he'll do a pretty
Thanks.
good job based on
listen,
this.
bro. Even if that's the whole point, they're gonna hate me, and at least I'm more engaged.
No, he'll do it. Yeah, he's great.
True.
So we have 16 matches in total. 10 of them are right hand, 6 of them are left. I feel like that's usually better than like
Oh.
most cards.
Honestly, that is better.
It's very inclusive.
Yeah.
You can be what, like 5 hours, 6 hours long?
We got the other one done in like 2 to 3 hours, so I
It
think
was
this one
like
should
3,
Yeah.
be.
yeah.
How many tables you
I,
guys running?
Yeah.
What?
David, you're gonna go at the
Go
same
that quick.
time as Yusuf and Vincent.
No. The question is on the last card, how many wars did you have that were like super close?
like 3 or 4. Most of them were sweeps, to be honest.
Yeah, so like this, I see the potential in this card to have a lot more wars than
Yeah.
sweeps.
Hmm.
So it's gonna take a little longer.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to go over like 4 or 5 hours. That's what I hope, because I feel like when it starts getting that long,
So,
people start losing a little interest. And yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's why we're doing 15-second ref script. We're not gonna
Yep.
have people
Yep.
up there for like 5 minutes just like doing shit.
Who's
And that's
repping?
what. So I was
We
just about to say that. So
Yeah.
we have a master ref who does East versus West, Chris Nichols. Nicholas. He's a great ref. Then we have Josh Grant, who's a very well known WAF
Ah,
ref as
okay.
well.
Yep.
I am gonna kill my
And
service
then we
provider.
got Ray Romanowski. So
This
we
is
have
crazy.
a good
Let's go,
round of
Ray.
refs.
Big Ray in the building.
Refing
like
is
Ray.
very important, especially for a high stakes event like
The
this.
only
So
thing that Ray is better at than repping is uploading those AI twerking videos. You guys see that?
Yeah,
Please.
those are so outside of his
Why does he
like
do that?
demeanor. That's
he does
hilarious.
like those.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking I wonder if it's actually AI. I don't know.
And
What are you
another
guys
thing
talking
is
about? I
like,
could barely hear Yusuf.
Good.
Yeah,
if
your audio
you're
does suck,
very
Yusuf.
if
Oh, it's
you're
really
very
bad.
opposed to having like certain refs, you can choose your refs. Like, we're not going to make a big deal out of that. So if you're like, I do not want him refing my match, like just tell us and you can choose your 2 refs.
Can I have Badger as the head ref and no one as the down ref? Or
Can I bring refs?
Ron,
can I have no ref?
No ref. We don't need
Yusuf, for your
that.
match, I don't
Yusuf,
think it's gonna
please.
make a difference.
As long as is it a bald guy that ref Steve Fernandez's tournaments, I'll be happy.
Ronaconda?
I don't even know his name. I don't even care to know his name anymore.
Does he have glasses or no?
No, he's got like a goatee.
Yeah, that's Ronaconda. Dude, that guy's a goat. Why do you hate him?
Dude, I pulled the guy's elbow off his pad, and I got the elbow foul.
No, that's dope. You probably did some stupid other shit.
Yeah, it was probably your fault.
Yeah.
Who was the
Yeah, I
ref?
was too strong.
The Winter Blast reffing was terrible this year.
I
Wait,
saw some of the videos.
Can I ask
That
Jason a question real quick? And
Sure.
also, this is for David and Maddie as well. How old do you guys think Eric is? The big rig. I want you guys to guess his age.
David knows and Maddie know him.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
you know Ashley?
They train with him.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
so anyone but us.
that's embarrassing. Okay, Jason, how old do you think he is?
Big rig?
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I'm gonna assume it's younger. So I'm gonna assume 28.
Eric, tell me your age.
I'm 22.
Isn't that fucking nuts?
Wow.
Bro,
Interesting.
he's 2 years younger than me.
Interesting.
Oh,
The youngest puller on the card is going against Maddie though, so if Maddie wins, it would actually be child abuse.
Real. They're gonna call
Lydia
that.
Lydia Tupper's
You're gonna,
15.
yeah,
I can't even shit talk because she's
Maddie,
15.
they're gonna put
Like,
Maddie, they're gonna
bro,
put you
Lydia was really good at Winter Blast.
Maddie,
Lydia
they're
Really
beat
good.
Candy Passmore in that crazy match.
That's
I
wild.
know, she was crazy.
It
that was
was
really
left hand.
Maddie. I heard if you win, they're gonna put you on the Epstein list. It's a big problem.
No.
All right, Maddie.
Okay.
I'm confused who you actually train with because I thought you trained at Ottawa Hookers, but then I've seen you train at Carlton Arms, and then they're saying that you train with the Outlaws as well. Where do you actually train? Do you train at all of them?
Everywhere. I train at 4 different clubs right now.
That's awesome.
That's a big
That's
Yeah.
push.
awesome.
It's like the best.
Do you like cross the border to go train with people?
I do. And like the last time I crossed the border, they were kind of questioning. They were like, "Sorry, you're going for what?" And I thought my car was gonna get searched. Like he was giving me a hard time, and I was like, "Do you want me to like show you the group chat? Like, what do you want?"
You just get Michael Hawks on the phone. Actually, never mind. I think they're probably they'd ban
No.
that guy from the country too.
I love when I crossed the border into the Canadian side. I got searched twice already.
Body
That's
And
search?
understandable.
they want
To
like
be honest though.
That's
at
understandable.
one point, they asked. I said I was there for a super match, and they asked for a contract to show as proof. I'm like, what? I'm like, here's the picture. Here's the venue on Facebook, right? And she looks at it and goes to the guys like he's literally showing me Facebook posts. And then
Honestly,
when I come back to the US, it's like, did you win? That's all. That's all they care about.
That's great.
fun.
And
That's fun.
if you said no, they probably said you can't come back. Stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro,
Hey, but you have a
It's for your
contract. You can
benefit.
show them. You can show them. You have a contract.
I don't have what contract. I have no contract. Do I have a
You
contract?
signed one? Yes.
We
Yeah.
do. Yeah,
Every single
there's a whole
person signed one.
Canada.
Yeah.
I
There's a
know.
DocuSign. Yeah.
Where? I don't remember.
You all actually signed your life away if you didn't read the fine print, the clear text.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you
I
can
can't
never
say
you
I've
can
read
never
that contract.
compete at another event ever.
Well, then I can't compete at Natty Bros because I'm a Mac puller.
no, you just can't compete at Mac anymore because now you're
Yeah,
an
yeah. You're contracted
I
now.
have a 6-0 record on my super matches in Mac. I gotta stay with Mac.
Yeah, but it's Mac. It's not even. It's like closer to soccer than arm wrestling. Honestly, it's a bit of a disaster.
I'll get out of here. It's the
Didn't you say you're
future.
gonna bring a Mac table, Eric?
I was just kidding, by the way.
I am.
So,
Yeah, that would be cool. I've never pulled on a Mac table
me
actually.
Oh, you're
neither.
bringing a
That'll
Mac
be
table?
cool.
Nice.
I'm
Oh,
literally gonna rent
Jason's
a truck
in.
so I can bring a table.
Mhm.
Jason's in for Mac pulling.
Yeah. I've
I've
never
never
pulled on a
pulled
Mac
on 'em.
table.
Me neither.
It's interesting.
The reason
Different.
why I love it is because when I put my elbow down, I'm actually on the pad and not off the pad. Like the standard table, I hate the standard table. Not that I hate it, it's just super uncomfortable for me to pull on it. I
I
feel like
feel
I'm
as
just way
though
too big
Bill
for
would
it.
love the
guys.
Mac
We mean
table.
off the pad.
I feel as though
Like,
Bill
I'm-
Sinks would love the Mac table. Same with
He
Marcel.
he pulled. Didn't he pull against
Storm.
on a
Storm.
Mac table? Wasn't
Oh,
that a
was
Mac
that
table?
it?
Michael Hawks pulled Fitzy at that
Yeah.
match.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was the
he
new
pulled
gen versus
Storm.
old gen.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, the C in Mac stands for cheating. Bill is gonna love that.
Mm.
Man, I had a match with. I canceled on that. I had a match with Dave Morocco. I couldn't make it. Yeah,
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. But I will see
All
you
right, take care.
all
Thank you
next
for
week.
stopping
All
by,
right.
In a
Jason.
couple
See you,
weeks.
Jason.
Bye
Thank you,
Bye.
guys.
bye.
Oh,
But
Dallas.
There he
But
is.
yeah.
oh,
Oh
This just got
snap!
This just
Hold
got
on.
PG rated.
Ooh.
Sorry. Hey, I just saw the message about it. Hold on, I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm freaking naked, guys. Fuck.
No, you're just in time.
Like
Dallas
herding
is naked.
cats.
What else is
but
new?
I gotta get a shirt. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys.
All
I just
No,
saw
no, no,
the
you're
No,
good.
you don't
You're
keep it.
good.
Keep it,
hold up,
bro.
hold
You're
up.
good.
David wants you to keep your shirt off.
Oh, damn.
Nah.
Okay. I
I'm
got
about to
taco
step
meat
out for
right
the
here, man. I
night,
gotta
so I'm
shake.
gonna see you guys later, if at all.
See you,
Bye.
David.
Peace.
Bye.
Bro, wow, David. I wonder why he left so fast when the shirtless dude hopped on.
David got
Sorry,
way too.
guys.
David got
I
way
didn't
too
mean to.
excited.
I didn't mean to make it gay. All right,
Stop.
but that's okay.
That
Yeah.
happened. That already
Yeah.
happened a long time ago when
I
Patrick
know.
Yeah,
joined.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I
yeah.
know.
When
Mhm.
Caleb,
I
when
can't escape it.
when Caleb
Yusuf.
clicked the Zoom link, it was already fine.
Look at
Oh,
Yeah.
Patrick's
okay. See,
eyes. He's like, he looks like he's in love.
Dude, I'm like,
what's
I'm
popping,
just
guys?
analyzing. That's all.
So,
Good to see
are
you
you
guys.
Any
analyzing?
All
data from this?
right, there we go. Okay, I'm back.
Dallas,
How y'all
you've been
doing?
looking crazy strong lately. Gotta say.
Bro, thank you. And the crazy thing is, I still don't think it's gonna be enough for this guy right here, man.
Dude,
But
dude, chill on the pull-ups. Calm down.
bro, see, I only have one move
Like,
though. I heard you
I,
got some,
I,
some tricky stuff, man. I don't
I
have all
feel
that yet.
like I could like be on your back and you could pull me up. That's what I
Maybe only
say.
one rep though. Only one, maybe one
Dude,
rep. Maybe
Patrick
Yeah,
is
one rep.
already thinking about being behind Dallas. It's a
dude.
complete thing.
See, that's okay. I need a jetpack. I
That's,
need a backpack. You know, we can go on adventures together. Hey, I
that's what
was
I'm saying.
Out of control already.
I know I can't help it, bro. I'm
Guys,
sorry.
wait, Natty Bros,
Are
you
we
guys need to
bringing a
like, you guys
pull-up
need to,
bar to the event
That that would
by
be cool.
chance?
What?
That would
Yeah.
be that would be cool.
I,
After
I think
after all
Dallas
the
should
pressure's
do
gone
pull-ups
and
to failure before my match with me on his
Before?
back.
it's still it's not gonna help me. It's not nothing's gonna help. I'm just gonna I feel like you're gonna just like I'm gonna get flat. I feel like maybe we'll have one good like a stop one, but I don't
I think
know.
they're all gonna stop.
That would be
I think
sweet. If
it's
they do, that's what I
funny.
want. That would be awesome. Just because that's even for viewership. It's
Yeah.
Dallas, is your name is the Flashman, right? The
dude.
Flashman.
That was the
Flash
worst
man.
name I could have ever picked for
Well,
my
I was
thing.
thinking, is it
Because I'm
because you
not a
flash
freshman.
a lot of men, or
I do flash a lot of men. I do
that's
That's
flash a lot of
true.
men.
that's what I
But
thought
I
it was
don't
gonna be.
actually ever flash pins, so it's like a lie. My name's a lie.
Wasn't it because you used to
Real
race and
pin.
you were like really fast? Because
Yeah, so my original nickname is Flash Manwade, and when I came up with the arm wrestling name, I was just like Flash Pinwade. It was just easy to make a page like that. But I was like, damn, I don't
yeah,
flash pin though, because it's not really my style. But Flash from track. Yep, I was a sprinter, and
yeah.
yeah, I was pretty good. I still sprint, but you know now niggas is old, so you know.
I
Yeah.
saw the video of you like sprinting at the Eiffel Tower. That was a sick
Oh
video.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, dude. I used to make these running videos. I would travel around and I would try to find like a landmark or something cool, and I would do like a running video where I'm
Mm.
just running. Yeah, it's kind of
Is
cool.
that a new video or an old one that you've been
No, that one when
posting?
I was like, dude, I was like probably 180,
Patrick knows.
175.
Patrick knows. Patrick knows
Before
what told him.
I was a
I
little
get
leaner,
confused with like what country you're in a
bro.
lot of the
Yeah.
time. I swear, every video you're in a different country. I'm like,
Dude, it's
where is
because
this dude
like
even from?
I have this like problem where like I always will just put off posting while I'm somewhere and then I'll just like have all this content I never use and I'll like randomly post it like a year later or like 6 months later or 3 months and so it's like a mix of just yeah, my page makes no sense. So this is
All
how it is.
right, guys, I gotta go as well. I know I was late. My bad, but I'm just looking at Victor's face here and it's pissing me off. So I gotta leave the call.
All right.
Love you guys. Okay.
See you,
See you,
Yusuf.
Bye,
Yusuf.
Yusuf.
Bye.
Peace.
Dallas, where are you in the world right now?
Right now I'm in Vegas and then I have to like in a week go to East versus West in like 5 days to Germany. So
Germany. Yeah.
I'll be
Ah,
very jet lagged when I come there, but I'm gonna try to get some rest. Like I'll come a couple days early,
yeah.
straight to Boston from Germany. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
You
Mhm.
you were very popular the last East versus West. There was a lot of posts about you.
oh, I did not
The
know that
That's
was
dude in the
gonna
funny
happen.
hat.
Yeah, my mom's freaking hats. She makes all the, they're everywhere in
Dude,
my
the hats
house.
are sick.
Devin bought
So
5 of them. I have Devin's right here. I have 5 that Devin's buying for my mom. It's
so
crazy.
Oh,
if
Awesome.
Patrick does beat you, does he get one of the hats for free? Is
You get
I
a
that
should
hat?
bring a hat for him, bro. That would actually be cool. I don't know if my mom has time to make one in the next 5 days, but yeah, tell me your colors and then I'll bring you a free one.
I like green.
Oh, my mom has a pretty sweet green one. My mom made with Devin like a camel color one, which is
Oh
pretty
Oh,
wow.
sick.
that's sick.
oh, he's gonna
that's
like
pretty
that.
sick.
Yeah, and then
Nice.
like these, yeah, they're pretty cool.
Hmm.
Damn.
What's funny about you guys is both of you are super not confident. Like Patrick has been telling me, he's like, Dallas looks way too strong, and then you keep saying, I think I'm gonna lose to Patrick.
Bro,
We're
are you
both
are
gonna lose.
I know I feel like we both saying this. All right, the reason I lost my confidence is because well, I shouldn't because it was like 3 days after doing like those crazy freaking pull-ups. I was all beat up, but I went to this practice. They were like trying to teach me this thing that I just never do. We messaged about it a little. And
Yeah.
I just didn't get it, and I was getting beat trying to do it, and I was just like, I felt so whack, and it like made me just. I was like, damn, just I was like, damn, if he's good at this move, then I'm not gonna do well. But then I'm also like, well, I wasn't playing my style, so it's hard for me to like. I don't know. I get these little hints of like, damn, do I suck? Like, I'll get like discouraged if I
I
can't.
get that too.
Do you get what I'm saying? Right? It's hard to
No,
explain,
no,
but I'm
no.
like, do I
Dude,
just suck out of nowhere right now? Like,
at practice like 2 weeks ago, I just felt so weak, like just randomly.
yes, and you'll have those days where I'm like, I am just not like I swear I'm better than this, but I can't show it. It's just like I'm not. So I'm like, all right, hopefully if I
Yeah.
just taper well, get some rest, like, and actually I'm not all beat up, then I'm like, well, maybe yeah, I'll have my power back. But so yeah, we'll see. It'll be good. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be an
So
awesome match. I think it's gonna be really good.
Should be a good one.
Yeah, it's gonna
you
be
got to
sweet.
make sure you're not tempted to pull East versus West.
That's what I
That's
was
my
gonna
You
say.
hardest
gotta
problem. I've
rest.
been saying
Yeah.
that, and I'm like, oh,
Don't
I
do
have to
that.
lay off my left, and my right's hurt, so it's like I almost have no option. I'm just gonna be
Put your
itching,
left
bro.
in a sling and then
I know. That's a good
tie your
idea.
right behind your back and then
Sorry, guys.
yeah.
Just walking like this, bow to everybody.
You just gotta tell them
Yeah.
all you have a big event at the Natty Bros and tell them all to
Yes,
watch it.
It's
I know. I'm
bigger
like,
than
sorry.
East versus West. Like
Yep. Fuck you guys. This doesn't matter, dude. That's
doesn't
hilarious.
matter.
Actually, dude, this card is like sick. By the way, great job, guys. This is
Thank
amazing.
you.
Super sick. Like I've been seeing more like all these guys, Merlot, Seltzer, Trent Shaw. Oh my god. And I seen something on a I don't know what list it was, but it said Paul Lynn something, but I didn't know if that was from before or if this is
That was a jersey order. We're getting
a
him a
jersey
jersey.
order. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Mm.
dope. I seen his name.
But
I'm like, you know,
we were talking to him, but
yeah.
it didn't work out for this one. But definitely in the future, like he's a
Oh,
good
bro,
friend of
yeah,
ours,
he's
and
definitely
yeah,
gonna. He's
he's an
awesome.
awesome guy.
Sweet.
Left hand potential for Paul
Oh
on the
man,
Natty Bros.
that'd be cool. Who are you guys most excited? Like the match or like most excited to
What are
see
you most
on the
excited
card?
for,
Oh man. Well, other than my match,
other than
that's
yours?
exciting. I would say actually I like Jason Merlo. I know he just left as I was coming on. I want to see him pull again
Yeah.
because I've only seen a few of his, and he's really impressive.
That's
And
the
then
fan
obviously,
favorite.
yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. And then Chance Shaw. I mean, just because he is a freaking beast, regardless of anything, he's a beast. So that's pretty cool to see him again. Pull. Yeah. Where you guys at, man? Where do you guys all live? Do you all live in Boston? Like everybody?
No,
No.
bro.
Oh shoot. Where you guys live at?
Me and Caleb do. Patrick and Victor do. Maddie, you're in Canada, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Matt.
then Big Wig's
Ontario.
all over the place. He doesn't live anywhere. He
Yeah.
lives
Yep.
on the
I'm
Big Rig
road.
in the
lives in a
back of this
truck.
truck.
Oh, we like
I
that.
was in
That's sick.
Jersey. I was in West Virginia. I was in Maryland. I was in Philly today.
Ooh, that's cold.
I
That's
just got
Everywhere.
into
sick.
New York. So
Damn.
You live in
I'm
That's
New
probably gonna.
York, right?
Yeah, I live in New York.
oh, that's awesome, man. Damn, I miss New York. That's awesome.
Where in
Yeah.
No, so have
Canada
you
do
been
you
to
live,
Boston
Maddie?
before?
Boston, yeah, the first time I went to Boston was actually New Balance Nationals. They used to have New Balance Nationals there. It
Oh,
was Nike Nationals before it was New Balance, but then New Balance bought over back when I did track. So they had the Nationals there, and I raced there in indoor 2010 or something like that, I think. It was way back. And then obviously again randomly, like when I was an adult. But Not for anything special. That was
It's
it.
been 8 years since I've been in Boston.
Yeah, right. It's been a minute.
Really?
I'm like, I need a new experience there because when I went, it was just raining the entire time, and I didn't get to enjoy it. It's just the whole
I
time.
went on a school field trip.
Hey,
It
that's
was hot and everything smelled like piss.
hey, y'all.
Hey,
Oh no.
watch
I don't
We
know what
need
you're
to
yourself.
talking
redeem. We need
about.
to redeem our experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully it's nice
Hey,
and
and this is
sunny.
coming from a guy that would go to New York City like every couple of months with his parents to Brighton Beach. Okay.
Yep. See, so you already know. Yep. New
So
York,
like yeah,
man. That's
yeah.
cool.
My last time I almost got arrested as a 15-year-old.
You
Oh
probably
shoot,
Yeah.
deserved it.
we're some little
My friend
freaking
got
hoodlums.
fake pocketed and I beat the shit out of the guy.
Oh.
Hey, W friend, W friend. Yes, gotta
Yeah.
defend our buddies, man. I was the same way.
Have you guys back?
That was so, dude. I had 2 cops on me and like I think I threw like 4 punches.
That's all it
They were
took.
enough.
That's all it's, bro. You got the haymakers. That's all it takes. Overhands.
Maddie gets in
Nah.
fights every other week still.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, Maddie was telling me today she's gonna get in a fight with Lydia.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is actually
Oh
gonna. That
no,
is
you
not
fucking
Start
gonna
the
be a good
wrong.
Best
drama.
look.
chance of victory.
Great promo.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be good. Yeah, I can't wait to go
Minor
to
gets
jail.
attacked by pro arm wrestling.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I'll be swinging at David, I think.
Should
That's
make every match just a
Perfect. Yeah.
clickbait title.
Well, we could just like me and Garrett can get in that fight or something. I'm sure we can plan
Yeah.
that, you know.
Just put it
Get
all
some
in
Hey,
fake
can we?
blood going.
Yeah, I like how we were all joking about fighting and arm wrestling, but like I hate when that happens.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
brutal.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
It
like it
happens a
It's
takes
all
lot,
love,
the
all love.
sport.
it does.
especially
It
those
happens
What
New
in New
was
York,
that?
New
York a
Jersey
lot.
guys. They're always
Yeah.
Oh
fighting.
my god, dude! Every single Steve Fernandez event that I've been to, I love the
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
I love Steve. I love Steve, right? But it's like there's always an altercation there. I was
That's
involved
not
in one,
Steve's fault.
but
That's not
That's
Steve's
because
fault
James
though.
Road Mason is
that's
there.
not all Steve's fault. So I don't want to say it's like, oh, don't go to Steve's event because no, I'm like, dude, it just happens to be at his events.
I'm
You
telling
know?
you, it's the New York, New Jersey guys.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah,
want to
They're
brawl?
always
I'm
angry.
walking here.
Walking
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Hey,
James, what was it? Who was it? Tom Nelson
Kevin
and
something?
James Roden
Yeah.
Madison.
Mason.
Oh,
Mason. Yeah.
Kevin Nelson, Kevin Nelson.
Yeah, Kevin Nelson
Yeah,
and Miguel
yeah,
Fernandez.
Mason. I, I have a full video. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was anticlimactic. Nick Stone jumped in between them and separated them.
Nick Stone
oh,
almost
Just a
like
bunch of
dude.
shirt
fell
pulling,
over.
bro.
Separating them by like states if Nick
The way
Stone jumps in
Nick
between them.
Stone moved, like it was fast and smooth. You know, it was like slow motion. Like you could make it look into a superhero scene, put it in a Marvel movie.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
I'm gonna
You
be
know,
honest, Nick is pretty terrifying. Like the first time I met him and saw him, I was like, I do not want to mess with that guy.
Dude, he's so big.
He's he's so big.
Crazy.
It's funny when James did have the match with Tim Lewis before he got had to get surgery. The first thing James said in the chat was, "Is there going to be security at this event?" This was like right after he got
Yeah.
into like 3 altercations. I
yeah,
was like,
Yeah.
"Bro, what are you talking about?" I was like, "Nick Stone's gonna be there. If you do anything, I'm sicking Nick on you.
And
He's
Yep.
gonna
Brandon
sit on you."
Williams and Big
Yeah.
Rig, like we got some big
Yeah.
guys there.
That's good
yeah.
enough security.
I heard
We talked
Dallas will
about
get in
last
too.
time. What would happen? What would happen if me and Brandon get into it? Like you would need all the other super heavyweights,
No,
dude.
no, we're just letting it happen. We're
Or
letting
you
it run
just
its
sit,
Just
course.
letting
sit
it
and
happen.
watch.
Put a cameraman on them. Make it
Yeah.
extra.
Yeah.
Charge extra
We're
for the.
getting 3 camera angles for that.
Yes.
That's getting the clickbait title of the century.
It's not.
Yes.
Yeah,
More
yeah, that'd be a
views.
great clickbait. Unfortunately for
Yeah.
you, though, the super heavyweights tend to be a lot more nicer guys than the lighter class.
You guys are nice. I love it. It's like my buddies, man. Sweet, because I can't help it. I'm like too nice.
The Gentle Giants.
We'll
Yeah,
throw
yeah,
Maddie in
pretty
the
much.
middle. You guys are gentlemen enough that you'll stop.
Yep. Big boy.
You,
That's
you
no
think
fun.
that worked? I got into a fight in school, and my I think she's like 5'2" history teacher jumped in between, and 5'2" is just not noticeable. Like, dude, she got pushed
Oh
over. I
no.
don't know what happened. She just ended up on the ground.
Never mind, Maddie. Never mind. Bad idea. Don't do
Did
that.
that point?
I'm not tall
Yeah.
enough. I'm not tall enough.
Oh
I have
man.
to jump. I have to jump.
Stand
Dallas,
on
if
the
you don't
table.
know, this guy
Yeah.
Big Rig, he's like 6'6", 380 pounds.
What?
He's a big
What?
dude.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
Bro,
That's like what was it just with Derek Smith?
Yeah.
It was like, bro,
Yeah.
feeling his hand, it was like I was like, yo,
That's
I
my
just felt so weak. I was like, bro, that's the craziest hand. Like
yeah.
you big
Yeah.
boys are just something
That's my
different, man.
nickname up here. Up here
Yeah.
in New York, everybody calls me Timu Derek.
Oh shit, that's hilarious, bro. It's some big boy, bro. Damn, you guys would probably have a good brawl. That'd be sweet. That'd be really sweet, man. Big boys,
And
damn.
we have the honor of having the Derek Slayer on our card against Chance Shaw. Well, that's gonna
Yeah.
be pretty fun.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. That's gonna be sick. Oh,
Tom Nelson.
Tom's
that's
gonna
gonna
get
be
fired up.
sick.
It's gonna be fun.
his video
I just
killed me.
It was
He
awesome.
said,
I still haven't watched the full thing. I still gotta
don't
watch
spoil it.
Yeah, I
everybody's
gotta watch
Yeah,
that too.
videos.
I'm at the 12-minute marker. I think.
That's
So
freaking.
you've seen Tom Nelson's then, I think.
I literally got to Tom Nelson, and then that's when I had to deal with all my calls and customers
Oh,
and brokers and dispatchers. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a hole. I got all these cars I got to deliver tomorrow, but the place I got to deliver to isn't working, so it's not happening. Yeah,
Hey, Caleb, how
Yes,
was
sir.
Japan? How was the level pulling those guys in Japan?
Um,
It's different,
they
right?
all they all hook and they do straight side pressure.
Wow.
So
Okay.
yeah, so like
Interesting.
I could take like their like best guy there. I could even take his hand.
I know, I saw
Like
you pulling them. Yeah.
yeah, but
Interesting.
their side press like I would get like this and then they just side pressure me to the pad.
That's
But
crazy.
the level there isn't
It's yeah.
crazy high because
Ages.
like
It's like you'll have one or two guys who are really strong, and then the rest are
yeah.
all like. It's like you. It's so like it's yeah. It's very interesting pulling on.
Well, I went
yeah.
against the guy I went against was their national champion in for
Yeah.
like 75 kg, so he's around my size. And I beat him lefty and I ended up losing 3-2 righty and I was like, okay. I'm cool with
That's
that.
pretty. That's a great.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a great gauge of where
Hey,
you're at.
But
how's
I think that
the?
just means I'm not that they're not as great because I'm not that good.
Yeah. I think like state champ in US is
Yeah,
pretty similar level to
National
it's
there.
pretty
Yeah.
national.
high for sure. Yes, because I couldn't even get in the top three at this North American one that was here in Vegas, but then I can beat the number two guy in Thailand. So it's like
That was impressive, that match.
crazy.
You had some cool matches in Southeast Asia.
Oh, bro, thank you, man. Some of them, it was like I didn't plan for that. I was even gonna pull there, and then I ended up turning where I was just like pulling a bunch. Like I kept getting matches. I was like, oh shit, let's do it. So that was kind of cool to keep me, focused a little bit and to train actually. But man, I
And
Those are
this
was
is
some
your
sick matches.
this
I
is your
always
love
first
that.
super match in the States, right? Like
yeah.
official
I've
one?
almost never really done super matches until I had one on the show. I did a show called The House, so that was like my first official one, and then I did
Hmm.
one in Thailand. Well, I had two on the same day in Thailand, and then so this will be my like fourth ever one. But I only had like one real
Isn't that
deal one.
Sharp show?
Hmm.
Yes, with Greg. Yeah, Greg.
Greg Sharp.
Yep,
Oh
yep.
yeah, yeah.
The House. That
I
was
don't know if
pretty.
I'm still banned from his events because I went to Winter Blast that year.
Oh shit!
Oh, he
No,
banned you
he'll
because
probably
of
welcome
that?
you back. He'll welcome you back. He's cool. He's a pretty cool guy. Forgiving.
It was a little upsetting because we were supposed to have Corey West. We were gonna have and if we had Corey West, we could have easily won the Independence Cup because they did the collab with Arm Gods from the UK.
Oh, arm guys. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, Nick Stone, Nick accepted, but it was like super late notice, so he came in and he did the best he could. But what was the guy's name?
Man, that's
He's nicknamed the Wrecking Ball. I think like Ndog is
almond dog is fucking cold.
Yeah, Lithuania. Yeah, I think so.
Man, yeah, damn, that's pretty dope.
Oh,
I'm
Latvia.
really
He's from
looking
Latvia. He's
forward
from Latvia.
Mindy's match against Arter. That's like one of my favorite
That's
matches.
gonna be
Yeah.
that one's hard to decide because it's like Mindy's so like he's just like it's crazy what he pulls off, but then it's like if anyone could do it, Arter's he's nasty.
I
Like
mean, Arter beat him before.
Carter
So.
beat
that's
him
what I
last
mean.
time
He was the
pretty
only one that
convincingly.
pulled it off. So I'm like, I wonder if he closed the gap at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting.
The dog
Arter
is just
didn't look Arter didn't look great against the match against Engen. I know that was a little sketchy, but Arter did not look
Yeah.
great.
I doubt that Arter trained. I don't think he
Yeah.
peaked for that.
I was gonna say it
That
was
was
so
probably just
random. They didn't do it live. Like it's still sketchy to me, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Yeah.
So many mixed reviews on that match.
And then of course we have Devin versus Vitali coming up. Like
oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
wait. That's the only
that's
reason
gonna
I'm like
be
risking my jet lag. I'm like, I have to go see it. I'm like, I don't care. I'm
dude,
sleepy.
do
Yeah.
it.
Have to.
I was considering going to be
Yes,
honest.
bro.
Just like
You
Fucking come
better have
last minute,
crusty
bro.
hair.
Come on.
You better
oh,
have crusty hair.
Have to, bro.
I almost went too. I was thinking of going
Oh,
yeah.
go. Dude,
Jeremy,
there's
because
a
I
bunch
I
of
want to
buddies.
I want to meet Vitaly so bad.
Bro, he's like,
Your Russian
yeah, you
brother.
guys are both, yeah, you guys are
Yeah,
both. It's crazy, bro.
well, I'm Belarusian, but close enough.
Well, I remember you were speaking Russian with like David Lade and Schoolboy.
Yeah,
I swear every
yeah,
time I
that
see you
was
speak Russian, it like surprises me. I always forget that you can speak Russian.
You
yeah.
should.
Oh,
What if?
Eric.
yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do if Brandon like is holding you and he starts speaking to you in Russian?
I'm gonna start correcting his accent and telling him how to say it properly because now you 150% whatever he says in Russian won't sound right.
Yeah.
Hope it does not happen that our difference is going to be so drastic that I will have nothing for him.
You guys speak to him in
But
Russian. Intimidate
I
him.
don't really. I'm trying to step away from being super expressive at the table. The yelling, it doesn't. The talking doesn't really help. You just got to focus on the match.
Yeah, I feel that big time.
I've
So
been
you got to be
like,
entertaining too, though.
Yeah, little balance.
it's hard. I know it's hard. It's like I don't know what to do because like I look at the videos later, like dude, that's not even me. That's like a different persona.
Well, I mean, the thing is it all depends on what mindset you're in. Like, I had a streak for about a year that I wasn't getting intense at all, and I kept losing, and like I just felt slow, and then I really started locking in more, and like I'm not screaming or yelling, but I'm just like quiet and intense, and I look kind of mad, and I started doing a lot better. Like, I think it does help. Like, you don't have
Yeah.
to scream necessarily, although my last match
Bro,
I screamed a lot, but it helps. I
Yeah.
think it helps get the intensity
Yeah.
and get some adrenaline in there, but you don't
I
want to do
agree.
too much. It's the balance.
I
yeah.
feel like my right arm, I'm like pissed when I arm wrestle with my right arm, and then my left, I'm like, my
Yeah.
left, I'm more chill.
Yeah.
Hell, I am so similar. That's crazy.
Dude, before I injured my left, I don't that's my biggest regret in arm wrestling is I don't have a left anymore. And it's gonna be a very long time until I actually can start working it pulling again with it. But
Same here.
it is it's so, compared to my right, it's so smart. It's not stronger, but it's so smart and the connection is just solid on it.
Mm-hmm.
like well before I got hurt, it was so good. Like my adjustments on it were perfect.
Man, see, that's
Damn.
Like
exactly how my right was, and then my elbow came when I tried to do a press, and it's
Yeah.
never been the
Oh
same.
no.
That's
your
why you
ulnar.
gotta
Yep.
keep
Yeah.
Peptides,
both your arms
guys.
at a similar level
Yeah, just
because
I'm so
injuries
inject
scared
it
to
like
put
inevitable.
peptides in the
right in the
elbow. I'm
elbow.
so scared. Oh my god, I don't know.
I thought that's what every arm
Yeah.
wrestler does. Just
Yeah.
pour a bunch of peptides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
I've
never
blown
done
out
it
both
here.
my elbows.
Dang, I should try. Where do you inject that? You're like not scared. I don't even know where to. Of
Don't
like I
don't
don't know.
ask me.
Really.
Ask
Yeah,
like
I don't know
Sarah
anything. I'm
Baxter.
like I'm like
Natty
a virgin
Bros.
with this
Like
stuff.
you can
Natty
put
over
it
here.
like,
Natty.
like right here.
Like where the
Natty
pronator,
dog.
where the
Look for the
pronator is.
name.
You can
Natty
see where I
Bros. Yeah.
put it the other day. It's
Damn,
like
look at that
right here.
arm. Lydia,
Aren't you
Okay,
supposed
exclusive
to
No,
so
put
sauce.
no, it's
like
mine's
I'm
more
not
like
even
here.
flexing. Don't look at it.
Mine's like above
Like
the elbow,
inside.
aren't you supposed
and
to
I
put
just
it
go
Here?
like
direct.
in your skin but not into the
No.
muscle or something like
Yeah, I
that?
mean you can do it in the muscle. It just hurts.
I'm about to say I thought you do it in the
Yeah.
muscle. See, I don't even
You
see. I'll do it
can.
wrong.
I've seen
I wouldn't.
people like get a clothespin and then pinch their skin and then they
See,
like
that's a good idea. I've been hearing
stick the
that.
needle in there.
Guys, see a
Yeah.
medical professional, please. Don't take advice from these random people.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Full
But
disclosure.
Yeah.
yeah, seek professional.
Everyone watching, please don't listen to them without
ChatGPT,
medical
guys.
professional.
It'll tell you.
Yeah.
It's
This is
hilarious.
all hypothetical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be so hard for me to do peptides because like when my mom found out that I did creatine, it was almost over.
What, you've done
Like,
creatine? You're not natty. Get
Dude,
him
you're
off the
not
card.
natty.
Get him off the
I need it
card. We
more.
are the natty
Creatine.
bros. Get off the card.
Dallas, you said it's
You're
been like a
banned.
year since your last cycle, right?
Cycle. I've never done anything. What? No. I don't do none of that. Sorry. You're trolling
Trying to
me.
ruffle some feathers.
I'm scared to
yeah,
even. I've never even drank before. I'm literally such a like a wimp to do anything.
nice. That's
Alright.
Oh,
nice.
we're gonna
Done the
corrupt him with
BPC on my.
testosterone.
I had a ligament that was injured that I did do the BPC, but I don't even know if I did it right. Still to this day, because it still is like injured. So I'm like, I don't know if it worked.
Hmm.
I did like a 10-day thing. They told me like to do one for 10 days, and I was like, I don't
10
know.
days? I think you need more.
Yeah, you
No,
gotta
you
And
do
that's
need
what
it
I keep
more.
for
hearing. You need like
Six
a
longer.
month.
weeks.
Okay, yeah. See, yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, you need like 6 to 8 weeks.
Holy crap. Okay, that's a lot more
Our
time.
oldest
Yeah.
brother had like a wrist injury, like around the TOCC, like I think he tore something there, and he
Yeah.
did peptides for a couple months or weeks or whatever, and
I'm
he said it did feel
Uh,
better. So
I just need to
I
do
Yeah.
longer then.
I
Okay.
didn't do anything and now my tendon just rolls over my wrist.
It
But
moves
we
literally.
ball.
Yeah, we ball.
It like clicks and shit.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Oh, I
cracks
heard
all.
that.
Yeah, my left cracks nonstop. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they're both terrible.
Man, we're just gonna be
Yeah.
cracking up there, bro. We're just be
Mhm.
crack.
Yeah.
After this super match, this event, I'm gonna take some time off. And literally I'm gonna only tournament that I would come out to is Mac 5. And then I'm gonna go back and just work on myself. Because
You gotta
start
I
look
find.
can't
maxing.
huh?
Start look maxing.
Screw that, dude.
That's what Dallas does.
Bone
He's always
smashing.
looks
No,
macking.
I got this
Thumb
beard, man. I'm
maxing.
looking old when I shave it. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. I gotta get the jaws back.
Yeah. Might I might focus on trying to get into a relationship actually.
Hey, my
There
guy,
we
come
go.
on. We gotta get families in this bitch. The world's about to end.
Cause
Let's go.
like
Yeah.
Oh,
Start
whoa.
having
Perfect
this is the
kids.
timing.
thing. The world's about to end. What's the
World's
point,
about
you
to
know?
end. Why don't we
Patrick, you
throw
better
some
watch out
Trying,
for
roses?
okay?
Dallas.
I'm trying.
Yes, it's time, bro. I'm talking to a little shorty. I might bring her to Boston. We'll see.
Oh,
She'll
you
be my
Oh,
should.
corner person. She'll maybe rub my forearms or something when this guy is fucking tearing me apart. No
Ooh.
false.
I'll rub your forearm, don't worry.
Ooh, thank you. I
Oh,
need all the
whoa.
backup I can get.
I I
I'll have
feel
to
like
keep you
this
on separate
match
corners.
is just going to turn into like a love fest. I don't know. It's like you
Yeah.
guys aren't fighting against each other. You're
Yeah.
just like, oh
It's
my
like a
Fighting with
gosh, you're
each
clickbait.
other.
so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Patrick,
you're
you're
so
so
strong,
good.
You're
Patrick.
so
Oh, let me help you.
Patrick versus Dallas gone
I love it.
sexual. It's
I
like
love it,
already
bro.
happening.
We'll sell it
Dude.
Gone right?
at a
Question
premium
mark?
rate. Yes, separately.
Hmm.
Put it on my OnlyFans.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Arm
Dallas,
wrestling
how
Dallas
long
was
have
strip
you
here
been
earlier
challenge.
for
competing
that.
for?
Lose a
You know what?
round, lose an article of clothing.
That would
Oh,
be that would actually be pretty funny. We do a strip round. Give the people
You'll
what
be
they
in
want
your
to see.
the
underwear by the
viewers would
end of
like
it.
that.
I
It'll
don't
be
think I want
great.
the speed anymore.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. This is
Victor, what were you saying?
took a turn.
Hey Dallas, how long have you been competing for?
So I started like when I say started, I mean like literally using hand grippers because I didn't know what I was doing. So 3 years ago, I was like, oh, I'll arm wrestle. I was doing this hand gripper and just like not knowing how to train for it, just regular training. And then I did my first practice in a March of like 2023. So I was like, oh, okay. So I learned like then. But for the last 1 year, I've been like actually serious where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna actually try to be good instead of
Yeah,
just for fun. So like 3 years ago I started, but 1 year like super serious.
that's cool. How
Yeah.
much? What got you into it?
Dude, my brother's been pulling for since like 2019. And I always was like thinking it was a joke. I was like, "There's no, I don't know. I didn't know it was like a real sport. Like anyone else says, like that's a real sport." You know, when you tell them, they're like confused.
Hmm.
And then I was the same way. But I supported my brother. I was just like rooting him on. And then I went to an event and saw it, and I was like, "Wow, this is actually fucking sick."
Yeah,
And I just kept like going to his events and cheering him on. And then he begged me to try it, and I just did it once, cold turkey, no training, just to try it. And I was like, "Oh, this is painful, but that was fun." And then like 2 years later, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna try."
that's cool.
Yeah. So that was
You
that was
beat
kind
your
of how.
brother now?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
You know what's crazy? I thought I would never in my life beat my brother because he was so ridiculously strong, and I can beat him now on the left, but our rights are very close still. He is so impressive because he's like 175, and I can hardly get him on the right. Like he's so
Hmm.
strong for being his size. Like I want him to get on these cards soon because people don't know him yet. But I'm telling you, my brother is. I've pulled a lot of people, so I know how to gauge strength. And my brother's
Mm.
like at that weight class, he's very impressive. So
Mm.
Yeah.
sorry, I'm changing my shirt.
Caleb,
Is
you
he
pulled him.
jealous when you go to all these events?
You say it again?
Is he jealous since he's been following arm wrestling since
Oh,
2019? Now he's like, now
no,
you're
he's
going to all these events.
dude. No, he's more shocked. Like when I first started like hanging out with Devin and going to Canada and all these events, he was just like, bro, it's so crazy. Like I used to watch this dude when I started.
Yeah.
For him, he's just so happy for me. He's like the big bro, you know. So he's just like so proud. Like he never wants even glory. Like he doesn't want to get big. Like he's all about like he's. I mean, I am too, but like he's big on like Jesus. So he's just like, no, I'll just give the glory and I'll train you and you be good. And I was like, no, bro, you're fucking insanely good. Like you can also we can both be good. Like it doesn't have to be one or the other. So he
Mm.
just like supportive and happy for me. So
Yeah.
it's good.
So you're saying a 176 super match against someone?
If you got a card ever in the future, bro, I'm telling you, he won't disappoint. He's
I
that. Now,
happen to
don't get a
be
guy
that
who's
weight
like a top
class.
ranked in the country, but like somebody who's pretty good. You know.
I mean, I'm 176.
Oh, bro, that'd be awesome. That would be a sweet match, bro. You gotta meet my brother. You gotta meet my brother, bro. You guys would have a beautiful brawl.
I don't know. The way that you're talking about it sounds like you kill me.
I don't know. What's your style of pulling? You outside?
I can do a little bit.
A
Right
little bit,
hand I can
bro.
do more. Left hand it's more top roll.
He has this like inside move that it's so hard for me to stop when I try to go outside. And it's like I have to
Mm.
get him with a low hand to even combat it. It's just so good. He has like a lane. His left, you'd probably have a better match with his left. That would be a cool
Mm.
match. You said your left's getting pretty good, right?
It's pretty solid. Right now my elbow's a little messed up, but that just happens.
That'd be a sweet match to see, man. Hey,
Yeah.
we'll set it up, bro. Me and him will both be in another car. Unless I get
Yeah.
destroyed by Patrick, then you can throw me away. You know, that's
Love in the other brother.
All right.
yeah. Bring in the other
Yeah,
brother. I'll come be a cheerleader.
Yeah.
Patrick's a strong dude. Pinned Shubich last year's Winter Blast.
Whew, bro, I know. That's why I'm
Yeah.
worried. I'm like, damn. I'm not taking him lightly, man. I never would. He's
How new was
Patrick had
he
a
when I
war with
beat him
Tim
though?
Lewis.
Tim's
Huh?
awesome.
I
Yeah.
knew it was
Yeah.
true.
What'd you say, Patrick?
How new was David when I beat him last year?
David would be pulling for 9 years then.
Oh,
Yeah, like he's not
Wow.
Holy
new.
crap.
Okay.
Okay, that's more impressive.
I'll
Damn.
take that.
Yeah. Well, damn it. See, this is what I
Yeah.
mean. Now I'm more worried.
He was
No,
he
so
was
good.
have you
feeling
pulled
off
Tim
and he
Lewis?
did get hurt, but that's
I
still
pulled Tim
impressive.
Lewis at Austria when I was just there at the last season versus West, but it
How'd
was
you
just on
do
like the
against
little.
him?
He didn't want to like pull. Like, he pulled me, couldn't comfortably, kept trying to do this climb thing. I'm just like, bro, just go. Then he finally went, and I just he's like, oh, and he just like he like walked away. He did not want to keep pulling me. I was like, so I have no idea. Like he
Mm.
felt something he didn't like, and he walked away. I literally have a
Patrick,
video
Yeah.
you're
of it.
screwed. You're
I have a
done,
video of it.
Patrick.
I'll show you. It's it's
That's
kind of
kind of
Patrick
how
lost to Tim Lewis.
yeah. That's how
on the
well
left.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but he probably
Tim's
had a
le-
super. He was probably came in super ready because I
Tim's
don't
left
know.
is better than his right. But I don't know. I was practicing with him at the Christmas party, like December, whatever,
Yeah.
and it was kind of the same. Like I was just pinning him pretty easily.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds all right. I
Yeah.
was
But
say
like in a match, he's tough to beat.
it's different in a match. I seen that because he
Yeah.
gave Milo a run on the Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Right,
was
that
a
was
Yeah.
impressive. That was like, ooh,
I think he should have won that match.
yeah,
He kind of got robbed,
yeah. I'm
but
about to say, and I love Milo. It's my dog, but I was like,
yeah. There
uh,
was
Wow,
like
I was.
totally some shoulder contact on that last press win that Milo got. Like,
All right, yeah. I couldn't see it. I was in the crowd. I couldn't see it.
That was a very
But
interesting match when Tim Lewis like told Jody to shut up. I was like, oh shit.
I
yeah,
love
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That
Dude,
was funny.
that was by far, like, not even by far. I'm not even gonna go by far. I went to Global Elite, and then I went to EBW. Like, Mac wasted its time doing a collab with Global Elite. That was a total waste of time, in my opinion.
shoot, what?
I was,
Why do you say that?
Didn't need it type of thing or what?
nah, didn't need Global Elite at all.
Yeah.
Nah, that was just bullshit, dude. And like
Man,
the turnout was shit.
really? Oh,
Like,
the crowd looked crazy on the video. I didn't know that.
like what crowd, dude? There was no crowd.
Am I tripping? Wait, I
It
feel like
was
I
just
remember
the
a crowd in the video.
tables.
Maybe I
That
am
was
looked
tripping.
good in that.
the video of the crowd. That was just that small section where I was sitting and a couple of dudes,
And
and
just
the
the
only
athletes.
cheering, No, the athletes were in the green room.
Oh, what am I? Damn, maybe I am. Yeah, I'm tripping.
There was zero cheering. They were all full with like the tables, yeah. But those guys weren't even watching the
Damn, that's
like,
crazy.
dude, straight up, it was just prostitutes and businessmen.
Oh, that's hilarious.
What?
I'm not even
What?
joking, dude.
Crazy.
I love
I
it.
might as well went to a strip club.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess they. Yeah, I do like
I was
those match
super
tables.
pissed because I brought my buddy. I was very interested in arm wrestling and really wanted to meet Devin. And he brought his 14-year-old daughter, and then they had to watch freaking ring girls that had nothing on, pretty much.
Yeah.
They were talking about
Like,
the ring girl thing. I forgot about that.
dude, if I swear to God, if somebody brings up ring girls to an arm wrestling match, this is not boxing. We
Yeah.
don't need that shit.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're saying we should cancel the ring girls?
We were gonna have
Ring
Yusuf.
girls, I'm
We
not
were gonna
showing
have
up.
Yusuf go around.
Yeah, we were
Yus-
thinking of
Yusuf's a
Yusef
good
going
enough ring
around.
girl.
If you have Yusuf going around, whatever, I'll show up for that. Even if I'm not on the card, I'll show up for Yusuf. Yeah, but no,
Make
it's
sure he's
just
got
that's
his
just my
lobster
stance.
costume on.
Oh,
Like,
A lobster
come
costume.
on.
yeah. Sorry, I got a little heated. That's just.
I
But no,
that's
I
interesting.
absolutely hate when it's also a waste of money because you got to pay them too,
Mm-hmm.
You do gotta pay them. That's funny. You
right?
do have-
Tell me what's if you're gonna stream the event, right? What's better? You're gonna at the bottom of the screen, you're gonna have the little board that says what round, how many fouls, or you're gonna have and what round it is, or you're gonna pay a ring girl to walk around with a sign.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do like when it stays there and I know
Yeah.
always what. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Who
It's
like it's a little
cares? I
bit
don't.
demeaning.
Yeah.
yeah, it's much different than a. like a combat sport. I mean, even though it is combat, but it's just different. It's just not.
It's holding hands.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
that's
freaking we're being romantic. We don't want all this extra.
It's a
Yeah,
lovely
yeah.
sport.
Okay, guys, we
it's
didn't want to spoil this. We didn't want to spoil this, but since we're talking about it, we do have a special surprise. We're having the one and only Jerry Cataret being the ring girl.
Hey,
Oh,
No.
perfect. Dude, I
That's
She's
love
going
fine.
Jerry
shirtless too.
Cataract random shit
That
posts that he
would be
Yep.
does.
hilarious.
Jerry
Jerry
Carteret,
Cataret's random ass training videos. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Jerry
Like
and
The
Brad
quad,
Grundy.
like
The two
The
Jerry.
fucking pressing.
I remember that one well.
Dude, that was so awkward
Oh, we got a
watching
super
that.
chat. Eric for president of all things arm wrestling. Thank you, MR Oliver. So he's a
Mr.
big Mac
Oliver
guy, right?
himself. Yeah.
I like it.
I'd have some pretty good ideas. No, I just think it just if we want to be a professional level sport, we have to act professional.
Yeah.
And not try to follow like the boxing or UFC formula. I think it's both. That's not what should be the focus.
I think we need to move away from a pay-per-view model, which is ironic coming from us who are doing a
Yeah.
pay-per-view, but like it's not really sustainable. Like
I
yeah,
agree. I agree. Like yeah, pay-per-view model pays the most at the moment for some events, right? But
Mhm. But
but what
Well,
bring as
yeah,
we
many
need
fans?
sponsors.
Yeah, you
We
want
need
to be a
sponsors.
WAL
fan.
We
used
need
to be
TV
on
networks.
TV.
Yeah.
huh?
Like
yeah.
WWL was on TV before.
Yeah.
What's
ESPN
on
two.
ESPN? That's crazy.
yeah.
I mean, we'd like
Like
to get it back on ESPN, Natty Bros,
Yeah,
you know?
that would
If we
be.
could.
There you
ESPN
go.
three.
Let's
Yeah.
Yeah.
go.
Dude,
mm,
some of the sports they play on ESPN 3 and 2, it's like, bro, how
I
is this
know.
on ESPN and
And not
like
arm
not
wrestling. Yeah, like
not
Dude,
arm
I
it-
was
wrestling?
watching like
have
professional
Pillow
table
fighting?
hockey
Oh,
on at some restaurant on ESPN 3. I'm
Yeah.
like, why is this
Crazy.
streaming but not arm wrestling? What is going on here?
that is insane.
what? I cut
Dallas, you
out.
got any
Oh my god.
Dallas, you got any TV connections? You can get arm
I
wrestling
actually,
on?
I mean, actually, the crazy thing is, I have a lot of that stuff. I just don't really know what to do with it. I do have quite a bit of like connections as far as TV and Hollywood and reality shows and all that type of stuff.
Hey, let's talk. Let's get a Natty Bros Dallas Wade arm wrestling reality TV show.
Oh, that
Oh
would
my
be
God, that
actually
would be
dope.
so good.
I got
I
a dude in
think
New York who's been begging me to like literally like, bro, I can make a show for you. And I'm like, but I've just been gone too much. I'm like going I'm like, all right, I
Yeah.
need to lock in and just do it. I'm like,
man.
so that'd be fucking sick actually.
Yeah.
I think what really what wrestlers are like athletes need to promote more, be more active on their social media pages.
Yes. Yes. Patrick.
Cleaner and also like
Yeah.
Patrick.
Yeah.
cleaner,
Post
Yeah,
more, brother. You're
Patrick.
too good.
some cleaner editing,
Yeah.
some videos. Like it doesn't like dude, it's so simple.
Less AI slop, maybe.
Like
True.
150% on that. Even though I freaking love Craig Sober's template where he did Brandon Williams. What was it? What was the title? Smashing a big rig or something like that. That
Not
was a
all of
pretty
it's
sick looking
bad.
template. I like
It's
that.
if you put the time
Not
into it, you can get some good stuff. But some like that's not AI slop, but
yeah,
some of
yeah.
it, yeah.
But some of it just like they did like, what are you guys even doing?
Dude,
Yeah.
But
the Ryan
have you
Grondin
guys?
98 like sheep.
Oh my
What?
god, stop,
What are you
bro.
doing, bro?
Yeah, no, that is not a
Let's
good
not be making
example. Stop.
enemies now. I don't condone this.
It's fine. You did. It's fine. It's just grinding.
It's funny. It's very funny.
Yeah, it is funny. But did you guys do anything like in Boston? Did you go to any like local news network and just like maybe
Arsenal
send them?
Arms, they've been on the news a few times. That's our
I don't know
Boston
for your
club.
guys' event.
No, we could talk to them. It's a good idea.
Just like yeah, because just have it. That's just a thing. The problem is for me, I've thought I've thought of even trying to run a small event in my city, but it's just like a super small city. We got like a population of 60,000.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice there.
What you doing
Are
in
you kidding
Vegas?
me? I have bullet holes in my house, Maddie.
See, well, I like it there. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Compared
Cheers,
to
Gritty.
Ottawa, it's a nice change, you
I
know?
I want to get out. I want to get out of New York. I'm telling you, it's so bad.
Excitement.
Come to Boston.
yeah.
No,
So
I'm talking.
definitely events in Vegas,
You
100%.
Yeah,
want to come
dude,
to
come to Vegas.
Canada?
We can do it at my house. I got a freaking indoor pool. We
No.
can all skinny
Oh,
dip
okay,
out.
we're all going to Dallas
Yeah.
together.
Going
Yeah.
to Dallas.
Let's go.
Yo,
Dallas, how
Dallas.
many guest bedrooms do you have? Do you have room for me?
I have like 4 en suites, so it's like 4 huge, like basically master bedrooms. They're like
Could
it's kind of a
Dang.
interesting setup.
could we have an arm wrestling event there?
Oh yeah, I've been telling people to do it, but I feel like people don't think I'm serious, so it just never happens.
Dude,
So,
we'll do it.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Vegas. We'll do an
Yeah.
event in Vegas.
Natty
I
Bros
have
in
I
Vegas.
can show you like here, I'll do it quick, speed run.
I trust you.
Yeah, I have a also my
We can
yard.
arm wrestle in the pool.
We could like I have a whole yard that's
Oh,
just
that's
like pretty.
sick.
It's like open format.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
We can,
gosh.
I feel like we'd end up like the Hangover.
Yeah.
we got the indoor pool. I don't know if you can see it through there, but
Yeah.
I don't.
Maddie, would you
Dude,
go to that?
it is gonna be like the
Oh,
hangover.
didn't I
Yeah.
missed it?
dude,
And then look, arm wrestling tables already ready.
Ooh.
bro,
Hey,
I'm so.
Whoa, he's got so
Dallas, I'm
many.
serious. We'll come. We'll come hold an event at your place.
Bro, that would be awesome,
Yeah.
bro. Chris
There's a
Kringle's
lot of
here in
good pullers
December.
in Vegas.
Oh, really?
Oh, Chris Kringle, that's right.
He is
That's
here in
Josiah.
December. He's gonna be here.
We know this.
Well,
Oh,
do you
yes.
mean just in Vegas or at your house?
No, just here. But it's just ironic, and I got lucky, so I don't have to travel for once. You know, I can say,
Yeah.
oh, I can be home. So maybe like in the middle or like after
Nice.
that one.
There's a very good chance that we're gonna be at the Chris Kringle
Oh, bro, let's go.
doing some
So
collaboration.
far. Ooh.
I have a match there with Greg Brown. Also on the
Who?
left, I think. Greg Brown.
You see,
You
Craig
know?
Brown.
He's like he does a lot of the stuff in Mexico, like the Baja tournament things.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so hopefully that goes well.
Yeah.
Patrick, you
Right.
gotta get a match there
If
too.
you,
That'd be sweet.
yeah,
Go
great.
reunite.
Mm-hmm.
5 bars, dude. It's just ridiculous. I keep
All right,
cutting
guys.
out right now. I'm cutting in and out right now.
My back is hurting. We've been sitting here for 2 hours. But me and Big Rig have been here since we've been here like what, an hour, 2 hours?
Yeah.
Two
You just need your
hours and 15
back.
Hey,
minutes.
I
My
wasn't
bad, I
that
was late.
late.
Luckily,
I
Maddie
wasn't that
saved me.
late.
Maddie saved me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so
Yeah, I
bad.
know. I messaged like everyone that wasn't on the
I'm
call.
so bad at seeing
Dude,
notifications.
shout out to Maddie. She's the MVP of
She low
promotion.
key is. She's like the glue because I don't see
Yeah.
anything.
We've hired her as a free intern to be our like.
Yeah.
She's also gonna have a camera.
Volunteer
She's gonna
work.
be doing some photography as
Love
well.
it. Oh heck
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
Nice.
I'm
All of
excited.
you guys
Yep.
like are gonna get Patrick knows this and Victor like in your Natty Bro shirt like we have a nice black backdrop and we special camera and get to take some like pictures
Oh,
for you guys.
Are we doing them again? The ones that already have
Yeah,
them?
well, anyone who wants them or there's a
Oh,
lot of
okay.
people who haven't gotten them.
Yeah. I want some
We'll
new
probably
ones
do
with my
those.
green
Very
shirt.
nice.
Yes, we'll do them
My new
Saturday
green
morning
shirt.
probably.
Yes, Patrick, you and your green shirt.
Let's go. I got a green shirt.
That would be sick. The green. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, cool guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us all.
Yeah.
This has been awesome. We've had like
No
different
problem.
people at each level of
Yeah, that was
the live stream.
awesome.
It's been perfect.
Yes, sir.
Can't
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
We are
Yeah.
officially 2 weeks and 1 day out. Like
Yes.
Yeah.
it's
That's
almost
sweet.
here.
Work is pretty much done.
Oh yeah, everyone
Let's
flex.
go.
Everyone
Fun
flex your
fact.
biceps. There you go.
Oh,
I don't have a bicep.
I
I feel like
can't
my
say
tricep is
anything.
getting a little bit
But
bigger than my
fun
bicep.
fact,
Ah.
Dallas, what do you think?
bros.
Dallas, what do you
Very nice.
think?
I can't see it. Where is it? How do I see you? Do I switch over?
I don't know.
Oh, this whole
There it
time
is.
I was on the individual screen. All right, there we go. I was seeing one person at a time when they talked. Now I
Yeah.
see you all. This
Oh,
is
just
way
swipe.
different.
Just swipe.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
just
just
switched to
figured this out.
gallery now?
Oh man. But fun fact on that, this is gonna be my first ever super match on a standard table.
Put those away. I'm scared.
Nice.
You should be
So this is gonna be
scared.
fun.
You should be
That
very
bicep has
scared.
no
It's too
bicep.
massive.
All right, we're all flexing in the cameras. Victor, it's your turn, and then we're gonna end it.
Full form
Guys, this is
action.
gonna be a fun
Form is
event.
God.
I'm
juicy.
looking
Look
forward
at
to hanging
that
out with all you
form.
guys. This is
No,
gonna be
my
fun.
Oh, it'd be
It
so
is.
fun.
Damn, I'm dehydrated right now, but
I'm about to be. I'm about to hit the sauna.
I gotta
Ooh.
hydrate because I gotta do a blood test tomorrow.
Oh,
Ooh.
do good.
Good luck.
We'll
Good luck.
see.
Best of luck.
All right.